Rangers time. It's baseball time in Texas, in Chicago. It's freezing up there, 35 degrees. Potential, I think 37 to start the game, down to 35 is the expectation. Josh Young is back. Patrick Corbin is here. Let's talk about it. Patrick Corbin hasn't had good stats for the last couple of years. But if you're looking at games started, consistency, and innings pitched, this is your man. Sure, his ERA has been horrible for the past few years, but he's been playing for a horrible team. And his job was to get them innings. And he's going to do that for us. Starting tonight, I have no idea what he's going to do tonight. But I tell you, the over-under is low. It's about 8 runs. That's for the Cubbies and the Rangers. So, look, it's really cold. It's going to be a low-scoring game on both sides. And I expect Patrick Corbin to have a good outing. Now, what is that? 4 innings, less than 3 earned runs? I mean, I guess so, right? Like, let's just keep us in the ball game and let's get a win. Other big news, Josh Young is back. Look at, we score an average of 1 more run per game with Josh Young in the lineup. And he is in the lineup tonight. Simeon, Seager, Langford, Peterson, Doley, Smith, Young, Jonah, Tavares is the lineup for tonight versus the Cubbies, Jameis Taillon. And we're about to get started. I'm glad you guys are all here. Ranger 205 is in the chat on YouTube. We got 100. Nope, we got 100. We don't have 100. We have 14 of you already here between YouTube and X. Let me pull it up. It's easier for me to follow along in the chat when I have it down here too. So we're going to pull that up. Simeon is in the batter's box. Taillon is on the hill, and we are getting ready to go. 15 of you here are ready before first pitch. Here is that first pitch. Fastball down the middle, smacked foul for strike 1. You're just getting here. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jeff Bates. You can follow me on X at Jeff Bates on X. Subscribe to my channel here at Texas Clubhouse on YouTube. We do this a lot right here. We're going to have an F8 or an F7. F7. Ooh. Armstrong and Happ actually both bang into each other a little bit there. Could have been an F7, could have been an F8, could have been an E somebody, but it's just an out. Simeon, who was hitting 161, drops a little bit more. Turner, Horner, Swanson, Shaw in the infield for the Cubs. Happ, Crow, Armstrong, Tucker in the outfield. Former Ranger Carson Kelly, who's off to a real nice start, including a catcher who got a cycle. That's nice. And he's done more than that. He's having a real nice start to the season. And he's a nice guy, so I'm glad. Ranger 205 is here. Yes. Garabito, by the way, Seager's up, and he pops up. That's going to be a pop-up in the infield F6. Could be an F7. F6, Dansby Swanson makes the play. As Ranger 205 says in chat, Zeke Duran went down for the Josh Young spot, and shouldn't have been surprised. Gerson Garabito looked horrible yesterday and threw a lot of innings, and it looked like he was the sacrificial lamb. And it makes a lot of sense to send him down right there. 2 outs in the first inning. Wyatt Langford is up. Taillon strike 1 to start the ball game. 20 of you are here. 5 on YouTube. Thank you for being here. We do this a lot. I don't think we'll be here live tomorrow, although we'll talk about that during the show a little more. Just depends on I'm hoping the game is delayed a little bit. There's chances for snow tomorrow. We'll check. We'll do the weather check a little later and talk about if we're going to be live tomorrow or not as it gets a little closer. Sweeper down and away for ball 1 and 2. Oh, excuse me. 2 Wyatt Langford. Fastball away, 2-2. Swinging a miss, strike 3. 1-2-3. Wyatt swings and misses on the cutter. And we don't score anything in the first inning. Here goes Patrick Corbin season. I hope you take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Also, like the stream if you haven't already, especially if you're on YouTube. That helps the algorithm let other people know, hey, we're here. You should check us out. Looks like we got 7 likes so far, and I appreciate that. Yep, Corbin Ranger era begins right now. Let's set up the super chat goal. Because that's fun to do. There we go. Okay. Dropping the goal. 5 super chats will get us a post-game score check, of course, and Q&A. Now, that score check we'll do anyway. We're going to do the score check regardless. Just go around this, go around the league and see, you know, who else is playing, what the scores are, and all that stuff. But we'll do a Q&A if we get to the 5 super chats. We haven't yet, but we will, and that's just fun. And I'm not going to give up until we get there. Patrick Corbin, been with the Nationals for a long time, signed a big contract there. First pitch was away, was a ball. Second pitch in, and we are 1-1 on the Patrick Corbin era. A lot of people did not like this signing, and you guys are all just wrong. I'll just say it. This is a good signing for us. Would I have rather have gotten, who else? Kyla Gibson was probably the guy I wanted the most. Yeah, I would have, but he hasn't even pitched for them in the minors yet. I mean, maybe he's working out in spring training, but I heard CJ Nikowski talking about this today. When's he going to be up there for Baltimore? I don't know. I think we might win just for the fact that Corbin's here. Now, could he get lit up? Maybe. I like him. I've liked him for a long time. The results haven't been there for a long time, but I put that on his role. Simeon makes the catch, 1 out in the Patrick Corbin era. Texas Haley in the house. What's going on, my friend? Everybody say hi to Haley. She is one of my favorite people and the autograph hound of autograph hounds, and that's a good thing. I like this Patrick Corbin signing a lot. I do. He pitches, he throws, he'll get you pitches, he'll get you innings, he'll get you starts. I mean, this is because John Gray and Cody Bradford, who, by the way, was put on the 60-day injury list today, got hurt. And he's going to help us. Is he going to win the Cy Young Award? No. But he could give us 20, 25 starts. I hope we don't need that many from him. But that's a nice insurance policy, if you ask me. 1 out in the Corbin era. That's like a base hit right there. Yep. Just kind of reached out. That Seiya Suzuki just reaches out and lifts a little soft line drive into the outfield. Now we'll have the first lefty on lefty for Patrick Corbin. That's Kyle Tucker, who is a stud, and I really can't stand. And he'll be up with a man on base against Patrick Corbin. 35 people are here, 6 on YouTube. Thank you, each and every one of you. We do this a lot. I have fun with it. I'm glad you're here. And I hope you come back. Kyle Tucker swings at a high fastball. Might have been out of the zone. Strike 1 for Corbin. We've got 1 out, man on first. We're just getting started, bottom of 1. If you're just getting here, and a lot of you are. 7 of you on YouTube, 36 overall. I appreciate every single one of you. You haven't missed much. Nobody out. Nobody scored. Jeez. 1 out, bottom of the first for Kyle Tucker. Fastball up. It's 1-1. Bullfighter up. Sup, Jeff? Who did the Rangers let go of? I missed it. I dropped that video. You can hit my video on X or on YouTube. They'll tell you that answer, or you can just listen to my answer right now. Duran went down for Josh Young, who got activated. Garabito went down. They brought up a pitcher, and they moved fly ball. It's going to be a F9. Dolly's under it for the second out. Where did I leave off? What did I say? Oh, and Bradford got transferred to the 15-day IL to the 60. So when you would think they would have had to make a different roster move when they brought Young back, but they didn't in the 40-man because they just transferred Bradford to the 60-day DL. All that to say, Duran went down, Garabito went down, and Young's back in the starting lineup today, and we brought up another pitcher. JT Justin Turner, who has had good success career-wise against Patrick Corbin, is now up 2 outs, man on first. Obviously, Turner's in there in the 4-hole because of his success against Turner, lefty versus righty. Obviously, the Cubbies like that matchup. I've always liked JT. The last couple of years, I hoped the Rangers would pick him up. Could serve as your backup first baseman, second baseman, third baseman, shortstop, and play DH against lefties. I like the Kevin Pillar pickup, though, too. I do. I think if Evan Carter's back was healthy and he had a nice year last year, we probably don't bring in Kevin Pillar, and maybe JT becomes somebody that the Rangers look at, but didn't make a lot of sense when they brought in Berger at first, obviously. My thinking with JT would be a nice backup with the Nate Lowe left-handed bat over on first base. Things change there, but he's still good. He's older. I think he's like a 40-year-old and future manager in MLB if he wants to be. Another future manager is Bobby Wilson, the Rangers catching coordinator, coach, whatever the right way to say it is. And he had a birthday. I don't know if it's today or yesterday. I think it might have been today. He's a good guy, and I think he could be a future manager. Yeah, Haley, I agree. Corbin's looking good so far. It's early, but so far, so good. 45 people here, 7 on YouTube. Thank you all for being here. JT versus Corbin. That sinker was up. We're now 2-2 as he fouls it away. This will be pitch 15 on the inning for Corbin. 10 people here on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please like the stream. We're going to have a goal of 25 likes today. 5 super chats and 25 likes are my goal. Your goal, our goal, number I picked. I would very much like to achieve that. Nope, nobody released today, Bullfighter. Garabito went down. Duran went down. I mean, at least not as it relates to those moves. Three-two pitch to Turner, straight up. Looks like it'll be out of play. Jonah's going to go look at it, but it'll be out. Corbin's up to 17 pitches now. We got a 3-2 count. Man on first, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, no score yet. Turner versus Corbin. Corbin has looked just fine so far. 55 people here now between YouTube and X. 10 of you on YouTube. Appreciate every single one of you. Again, we got a super chat goal. We got a like goal. Liking the stream doesn't cost you a penny. Please do so. Tells the algo to say hello to others. Big, kind of a sweeping slider, kind of swatted away by JT in case it was going to get in the zone. 78 mile per hour. Might have been ball 4, but JT swings and fouls it away. And we're 1 short of 20 after this pitch from Corbin in the first inning. 2 outs. The runner will be going, obviously. Fastball down, stroked into center, but it looks like an F8 to me, and it is Leote, who's dressed as a bank robber and a skier. He's got the hoodie and he's got the mask. And Seager and JT having a conversation as Siegs runs by JT. They are good friends. They vacation together. And I'm fans of both of them. There you go. We're through 1. Patrick Corbin didn't give up 40 runs. Take that, haters. 56 of you here, 57 of you here, 10 on YouTube. Let's reset. It's Patrick Corbin Day. It's Josh Young. It's back day. And it's Rangers baseball in the cold. 35 degrees, I think they said. At first pitch, I think that's what they said. I hope I got that right. It's going to be a low-scoring, fast game tonight. My name is Jeff Bates. If you're just getting here, welcome. If you're a veteran, welcome. I'm glad you're here, whether this is your first time or you've been here a lot. Follow me on X at Jeff Bates on X. Subscribe to my channel at Texas Clubhouse over on YouTube. Got a lot of new things coming your way on the channel. Having a lot of fun with this, going live a lot. May or may not be live tomorrow, depending on my work and the weather. We will see. I'll probably put it up. And you guys just have to understand that I just may or may not be there. I don't know how to say that. Let's pull up a quick score check, see what else is going on around the league. In Pittsburgh, the Cardinals are up 3-1, middle of 5. In Boston, 0-0. Top of 5, Toronto versus the Red Sox. Top of 5. Jeez, it keeps moving around. I should just be patient. Every time I start it, it moves. There we go. Bottom of 4, Washington doing it to the Dodgers, up 5-0. They also have first and third, nobody out. Top of 4 in Tampa, the Angels, who are right behind the Rangers, up 2-0. Bottom of 2 in Atlanta. Atlanta's up 3-1 against the Phillies. Minnesota, KC are tied at 0. Everything else is later. We'll talk about that then. Strike one already to Jock Peterson, hitting 107 on the year. Sean Murphy, injured catcher for the Braves, comes back today, and he just hits a home run. First game back, 3-run bong for Sean Murphy in Atlanta. Gave the Braves a 3-1 lead against Philly. 0-2 to Jock from Jameson Taillon. Fastball up at his head. Spins him away. 1-2. Texas Rangers, Peagle. I am having such a good day. I should probably be arrested. I hope you're having a good day. How you doing, buddy? One-two pitch. Fastball away, 2-2. Just getting started. Top of 2. Nobody out. Nobody scored in the first inning for either team. All the way, still 2-2. Fastball in. Hard ground ball to the right of the second baseman. Makes a nice play. Diving to his right. Gets up, throws him out. 1 out. Jock not having any luck early on in 2025. Just under 70 people here live. 11 of those on YouTube. If you're new here, welcome. You can't chat in YouTube, on YouTube, until you subscribe to the channel, and I think it makes you wait about a minute. So if you're new here, please do that. Goalie Garcia gets up, slashes one in the right field. Could be a double. It won't be. He's staying at first, but Dolly also dressed as a bank robber today. It is cold in Chicago. Keaton in the house. Keaton, are you my neighbor? I have a neighbor named Keaton. I can see Keaton's backyard right now. Is it that Keaton or a different Keaton? Glad to see Josh Young back. I hope you man me too. I love Josh Young. Good dude. Collects baseball cards, fun online. I want him to be a star. I want him to be a Ranger for his whole career. I'm rooting for him very selfishly because I love him. I do. 1-0 pitch now to Josh Smith, who's in the 6th hole playing first base. He's hitting up over 300. One of the only guys in the lineup who's looking decent so far. Scott C. from Iowa. Oh, that reminds me. Let me know where you're from. Scott C. in Iowa. I'm going to put Iowa for you, but I'd love to know a town. I'm doing a map thing. Love to know your city, but worst case scenario, I'm going to put you in Iowa somewhere. Anyway, 15 pitches, 4 outs. Yeah, right. Jameson is good. Scott from Iowa, likely a Cubs fan, since he just said that, and Iowa. But I'm glad you're here anyway. 72 people, including Scott from Iowa, are here. 11 on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. Again, if you're new here, especially, Please let me know where you are watching. I'm making a map. You're to first, closer than it should have been. 3-1 pitch coming to Josh Smith. Anyway, I'm making a map of where people are coming from. A lot of people in the DFW area, of course, but yesterday we had somebody from Taiwan, which is freaking awesome. Dolly's running on the 3-1 pitch, fouled away. If you're running on 3-1, you probably be running on 3-2, although it's cold. Josh Young on deck, not dressed in a bank robber outfit. Keaton for, I've been to Fort Smith. Nice. I checked out the it's the fort in Fort Smith. It's a pretty I'll tell you. I like Arkansas. Dolly's running, doesn't matter. Ball 4 to Smith, up and away. And all of a sudden we've got a rally here. 1 out, first and second versus Jameis Tallion. We're coming for you, Scott C. from Iowa. There you go. Bullfire told me the first day we started this. I think you might have been the first person. It's from Snowy Lubbock. Fort Worth, Texas. All right, we got Fort Worth already. Yeah, baby. Is it? Hey, Rick. Let me see here. Let me watch this pitch. Oh, yeah, okay. I can move it forward. Before we do that, little topper, Tallion's not going to make the play. We're going to have the bases loaded. Josh Young gets a base hit. Now I can't move forward. I thought. Yeah, no, I'm as fast as I can go. Waxahachie. So first at bat for Josh Young, a base hit. Okay, all right. We don't have to talk about how he really hit it. Oh, that's a hit. He shouldn't. That is not an obvious play that he should make. Although if he gets it, he can throw to third. Burleson, nice. Drove through Burleson just the other day. Appreciate you guys telling me that. Yeah, so Rick, who's a regular on the channel, thanks for being here, buddy, says that we're a little behind. Some nights we're 30, 40 seconds behind. Some nights we're right on. Jonah Heim is up. He's in the 8 hole today. He's been hitting the ball very hard from the left side. He's hitting 286 on the year, the young year. But he's been hitting the ball hard, like even when he's not getting hits. So I like the RBI chance here. Double plays a possibility too. We got 1 out. We got the bases loaded. We already got an 0-2 pitch for Jonah. Fastball up and away. Oh, good. I mean, not good, but okay. I'm glad. Hey, fans of Green. Look at that. We got member of the channel. Boom. We got member of the channel. Boom. Hey to you, fans. Look at you. Using the emojis. I love it. Fans of the Green Bay Packers in the house. Keaton says, rip. Rest in peace. Did somebody die? Are you ripping a pack of baseball cards? I don't know. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Tallion to Heim. Yeah, kid. Yeah, Jonah. I bet that was the rip. Jonah, another hard hit ball. He's on fire right now. I think the bases stay loaded. Wow, what the heck is the base running happening there? Whatever, we scored 2, first and third. I looked like we were having a little trouble. I thought never make that third out at third base. And I looked a little confusing there. But yeah, baby, Jonah. All he does is hit the ball really hard, steal bases, hit walk-offs, and drop foul balls. Having a real nice, first 2 weeks of the season, first 58 Bs, whatever it is. You hit the ball hard and good things happen. We got Jonah at first. We got Young at third. It's like 2023. I love it. I like you already. Scott C. from Iowa. What is that, Scott? A 3-run home run? Scott says Jameson Taillon's going to get a strikeout right here, which will be in a 3-run home run for, who is it? Leody probably, right? Leody Taveras coming up. Scott, I love it. That makes me laugh. Good, they're showing the replay. I want to see what the heck happened here. Huh, whatever. There was no throw. When I saw the runner going to third, and I love the aggressiveness, but I thought he was going to in heap of big trouble. Anyway, Leody's up 179 on the year. We're up 2-0 on Scott C. from Iowa's Cubbies. Tallion throws over to third like he's in the 8th grade because Josh Young might steal home. That was a play. They put that play on. Leote pops it up way high. Maybe go foul. I mean, it's foul, but maybe get out. Get out. Get out. No. Makes the play. F3, Justin Turner. I think he was reaching over the barrier there. Certainly, I will see the replay. Looks like it might have been in the, yeah, it probably would have landed in the photographer's well there, or the dugout. I guess that was the dugout. Whatever, that's 2 outs. We still got first and third, and the top of the order's up. Scott C. from Iowa's favorite pitcher of all time, James Tyon, is going to give up a hit to Marcus Semien right here, I hope. 2-0, good guys. Top of 2. Let's be real. I can't remember the last time the Rangers put up a crooked number. It's been a couple games, I think. And I'm happy to see it. 2-0, good guys. Semien could break it open here with a double. Crooked numbers are the way to my heart. That and bacon and chocolate chip cookies. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Talion over 30 pitches now. Sweeper, that was filthy. Marcus Semien, look at me up there, swing and a miss. Runner going from first, stolen base for the good guys. Yeah, Rick. Leote leading the lead in the AL, but now he's worried about Jonah Heim, who's got 2 now on the season. I tell you, I don't know why there's not a Ricky Henderson or a Vince Coleman or an Otis Nixon or somebody just going wild this year, because it looks to me like no one can stop the running game this year. Little pop up in the infield. JT looks a little confused but makes the play. Gibbs just keep popping up to JT in foul territory. But hey, good guys too. Scott C from Iowa's Cubbies 0. We go to the bottom of the second. Jamison Talion versus Patrick Corbin. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Anyway, 75 people are here live. 9 on YouTube. Nope, 76. I'm sorry. 9 on YouTube. So whatever the math is, 76 total between X and YouTube, 67. I appreciate every single one of you. My name is Chef Bates. Your name is probably not that. Your name is probably Scott or Ranger or Keaton or fans of or something like that. And I'm glad you guys are here. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse. Follow me on X at Jeff Bates on X. Could have been worse. You guys had a chance. Now it's over. Okay. All right. Hey, the way we've been hitting, I'll take 2-0 all day long. Let's just score 4 or 5. And, I mean, that'll be the best we've done in quite some time. So, again, I want to state, I do this almost every Ranger game when I can, of course. The worst times are day games because of work, especially on the weekdays. And Fridays and Saturday nights because, you know, I have a life and sometimes we go out for dinner or whatever. I only missed 1 game so far. Highly likely we'll miss tomorrow. But chance of weather, so the game could be a late. Sorry, actually, let's check it now while we've got a momentito. Weather check sponsored by me and my Substack. Follow my words that I write over on Substack, the Batesball Report. With today's weather report, actually, today's weather report, it's light outside and it's beautiful, not a cloud in the sky, and there's a cute dog staring at me from my neighbor's house. Tomorrow, weather in Chicago. Rain, 44 degrees, winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of rain, 70%, both in the day and in the evening. So tomorrow's game, I think it's what time is the game start? I don't know. It's an afternoon game. We'll check the start here in a minute, start time. But it is definitely in jeopardy of a rain out or a delay. So I'll be rooting for a delay so I can get home in time. Anyway, Patrick Corbin, 90-mile-per-hour sinker out there for the second inning. He had a clean first inning. We got Dansby Swanson leading off the bottom of the second. Wide slider at 78, out, 1-1. Outside, 1-1. Did it really? I mean, I don't know much about New Hampshire, like I told you the other day, but I'm guessing you get quite a bit of that falling from the sky. If you don't know, if you haven't shared this already, I'm from San Diego. When I moved out to Texas maybe 15 years ago, I was shocked to learn ice falls from the sky. Also snow. Actually, when I moved out here, it didn't rain for like 400 straight days or something. And then it did. Now when it rains, I remember my first Texas thunderstorm. I was on the freeway. I thought, well, this is it. I'm dead. But it worked out. I don't mind snow in New Hampshire. I mind it where I live, though. Dansby with a big bash deep. If it's fair, it's probably gone. And it is. It's gone. Dansby Swanson right down the line. Fourth home run on the year already. 8 RBIs. The bad guys cut it in half. Rangers 2. Scott C. from Iowa's 1. Yeah. Rocking that torpedo bat. Always been a Dansby Swanson fan, except for not right now. I was just a slider up. Need a little tilt on that kid. Put it right there. Any pro's going to hit that one for a long way. He did. It wasn't even as close to the foul pole as I thought it would be honest with you. I mean, it was right down the line, but it was gone. Good guys 2. Scott C's 1. Nobody out bomb it 2. Nico Horner hitting 361 on the young season, up to bat for the Scott C's. That's a drive to left 2. That's going to stay in the park. Wyatt's right there. And we got 1 out. I'm assuming the wind is still blowing in, but we had 2 rockets down the left field line right there, so maybe not. Yeah, what do you guys think of those torpedo bats? I talked about that last night a little bit on the show. I think it's much ado about nothing, to be honest. Ben Grieve had one in like 99. So that's a clean base hit up the middle normally, but Corey Seager was standing right there, and it got under his glove. It's going to be a hit, but let's watch the replay here. He should have made the play. Yeah. He was positioned perfectly. He took a step, put his glove down, and did not make that play. It'll be a hit, but Corey should have made that play. He'd tell you that for sure, guaranteed. Anyway, I like this rookie. He's not hitting well yet. He's hitting 190 on the young season, but Matt Shaw is up to bat here. 1 out. Man on first. Let's roll a double play right here. Big sweeping curveball. 66 miles per hour. So I used to pitch in high school, and I often say, man, you'll see one of those change-ups at 90, and I couldn't even throw 90 as a throwing a fastball. 66 I could throw. Everybody in chat could probably throw 66. That's the point is that's a slow one. Couple goals tonight. The same goal we have every night. 5 super chats will get us an extended Q&A at the end of the show, right after we do the score check post game. 25 likes is a goal that I just decided to do because we talked about it last night, and that would be fun. So please, if you're on YouTube, like the stream, helping the algorithm find some other friends to come say hi. Cut her down 2-0 to the rookie. Runner going. We haven't thrown anybody out but once all year. Bounces into center field. Just run on to what are we doing? We cannot stop the running game. Anyway, our defense against the stolen base has been lacking horribly. And now we got our guy on third with 1 out. 3-0 pitch to Shaw. Yeah, PCA is a stud. I'm a fan of that guy. All 4 to Matt Shaw. Oh, man. First and third, 1 out. 2-1. Good guys. 1 out, bottom of the second inning. Former Ranger Carson Kelly at 389 through about 50 at bats so far in the year. And this is a big one right here. Double play, get out of the inning, keeping the lead. Base hit, ties it up. Double, Cubbies take the lead. It's early, but this is a big AB. Corbin's, dang, that's a good slide. Throws a filthy slider down at 78 for strike 1 on Kelly. Strike him out, pop him out, ground into double play is what you're looking for here. Kelly obviously going to want to lift the ball, get something in the gap, or worst case scenario, get a sac fly to tie it up. Let's see. Another slider down, taking 1-1. $90 people here. 10 of you are on YouTube. 80 watching on X. I appreciate y'all. 1-1 pitch to Carson Kelly. Coming at you. Another slider down. That's 3 in a row. Sliders down, swing and a miss. 1-2. Now to Carson. He's throwing 3 sliders in a row here. You don't want to bounce it. As good as Jonah is behind the plate, there's a guy on third. Fastball, or sinker, they call it. That's a fastball, though. 91 in 2-2. It's tough when you're a pitcher and one of your best pitches is a slider down or something with tilt down. So you throw a slider or a curve. He's throwing sliders, obviously, in the dirt, 9/3, give up a run. That's kind of what we need here. 2-2 pitch slider down on his back foot would be what I'd throw. He does. Bounces it, and the runner goes to third. Jonah blocks it. 3-2 open base now, but you probably don't want to walk him here because you got 1, 2, 3 afterwards. Second and third, 1 out. Bottom of 2, Cubbies down by 1. 3-2 pitch coming to Carson Kelly. Fastball up, and they're loaded. Ugh. Max coming on. Got his ski hat on. That's good in case, a mountain pops up somewhere. Bullpen's going to need to give us a lot of innings and a lot of outs. Something doesn't change right here. Corbin's already at pitch 38. 1 1/3. 1 out in the second. Bases loaded. Resetting. Good guys 2. Scott C. from Iowa's 1. Corbin not looking good. Not looking horrible, but not looking good. Too many pitches, too many base runners. Everything changes right here. You get out of the inning, you leave the second inning up 2-1, you can still go 4 or 5 innings and be fine. Give up a blast here, and all of a sudden you're toast for the day. So a lot of results to come here on this. Well, this next at bat or two. Yeah, come on, Carol. Corbin Burns doesn't have to. I wish it was Corbin Burns. Yeah, either is Patrick Kelly. Patrick Corbin. Ian Happ, leadoff hitter. He's 0 for 1 on the night. Next pitch will be their 40th from Patrick Corbin. That was a swing and a miss for strike 1. Change up down, everything down from Corbin. I don't mind that at all. Scares me when there's a guy on third, of course. But they're not chasing it very often. Let's put it that way. I think that's what Bassick just said. I've got the audio on really low. I'm pretty sure that's what Bassick was just saying. Whatever, 1-1 pitch coming. Down and more than that away. Sinker away. 2-1 pitch coming to Ian Happ. Dangerous spot here for Patrick Corbin. Again, 1 out, bases loaded. You need a double play. You need a pop-up. You need a strikeout. They're ducks on the palm, though, for Ian Happ. Here we go. 2-1 pitch. Yeah. All right. Line drive to Corey. L6. Looked like a base hit. Corey's a big, tall, 6'5" stud. Stuck up his gorilla arm and made the play. 6'4". Okay, sorry. Didn't jump as high as I thought, but well, maybe he got. I take that back. He got up there pretty good. Makes the play. Not out of the woods yet. Seiya Suzuki. Up to bat. He's 1 for 1 on the Knights already. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Cubbies down 2-1 to my Rangers. Cutter just in ball 1. 10 people here on YouTube. 96 now between X and YouTube. Thanks for being here. If you're on YouTube, please like the stream. If you're on X, please. Yeah, it was a nice play, right? Ranger 205. If you're on X, love to have you share it out, repost it. That'd be great. 4-seamer up at 90, not really close, 1-1. So that last at bat was huge, and now this one's huge. Again, a double or home run, and all of a sudden Corbin got torched, strikeout, get out of this inning, and hey, still got a chance for a good game. Hugely important pitch and at bat here. Bounces a changeup at 81. Jonas smothers it. 2-1 pitch coming up. Huge pitch here. Huge bat here. 2-1. Hitters count. Here we go. Fastball in. He turns on it. It's a base hit into left field. Wyatt scoops it up. They're going to score 2, though. And Scott Cease from Iowa take the lead 3-2 on the bat. Don't beat me to it, Scott. Good guys 2, bad guys. That's Scott's team 3. Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, it's not a bad pitch, man. It's inside, maybe even off the plate. Seiya just drops the bedhead, turns on it, gets those hips out, and whacks a line drive into left field. Bullpen already up. I think that's the new kid. We'll worry about that when we get there. Scott C. takes the lead. All right, 2 outs. First and second still. We're not out of this. Kyle Tucker, lefty on lefty here. Corbin throwing his 47th pitch. Don't love he's throwing his 48th pitch now to Kyle Tucker. That was a strike on the outside half. King Tuck. Yeah, they're going. Yeah. I mean, if Kyle goes deep here, Patrick's done. Kyle Tucker, one of my least favorite people in Major League Baseball. Ooh, looked like a strike to me. Fastball on the outer edge. Robo umps now. I'll say it again. Robo umps now. Hey, let's take a poll. Should we get robo umps? Yes. Unanimous. There you go. What are we doing? Whatever. 1-1 pitch to Kyle Tucker. First and second, 2 outs. Scott sees 3. The good guys 2. Oh, another one. Jeez. Look like that's on the edge there. 2-1 should be strike 3. Jeez. Yeah, I see that catches the corner in my opinion, but whatever. I'm not an up. I'll just cry about him here on my live stream. 2-1 pitch to Tucker. High fastball, lifted high. It's not going anywhere, though. It's going to be an F8. And the damage is done, though. The Chicago Cubs from Iowa, kind of. 3, the good guys 2. Coming into the top of the third. Corbin is throwing a lot of pitches. Even if he's great the next 2 innings, we're not getting more than 4 out of him. I mean, he's not going to throw 500 pitches in his first start. So this is going to become a bullpen game for certain. If you took the under, you in heap big trouble. It was 7.5, I think, or 8.5, whatever. We already got 5 through 2 innings, even though it's freezing cold. My name's Jeff. Your name is Scott or Ranger or Rick or one of those other people who have chatted today. 6 people still on YouTube, 91 on X and YouTube combined. I'm glad you are here. This break between innings brought to you by my Substack. Subscribe to it for free. The Baseball Report on Substack. Watching the Victory Plus regional sport or Rangers Sports Network, they just had an ad for indoor soccer, which I'm not a soccer fan anymore, but as a kid, I loved indoor soccer. Grew up in San Diego. The San Diego Sockers were it. They were amazing. Julie V, Bronco Segura. We actually had exchange students. My mom worked for an exchange student company. We always had exchange students in our house. And I don't know, one year we had a party for all the exchange students in San Diego County, and it was a pool party. I was 10 or 11 or 12 or something. I don't know. And the San Diego Sockers were at the party, and it was amazing. It was very cool. I was in awe. Anyway, nostalgia stories with Jeff in between innings. Make sure you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Like the stream if you haven't already. Corey Seager up to bat against Jameson Taillon. Yeah. Scott C. from Iowa, exactly. I mean, he got sent down today, so it cost him his major league spot, but, you know, he's player 26 or, you know, pitcher 13 on the roster or whatever. Had to happen. And you're exactly right, Scott. I mean, we're going to need at least 5 innings out of the pen today, probably more. That was weird. Corey Seager drops one into foul territory down left field. Left fielder looked like he was going to make the play, Ian Happ. And it was a couple. It was a couple rows in. He looked like he had no idea where that ball was. Ball down 2-2. I got to plug in. Hold on. Scott C. from Iowa. Did I ask you what city you're in? I just have Iowa written down. Do you mind telling me what city so I can put you on the map? You don't have to, but I would like it if you did. I'll just put it in the center of Iowa if you don't tell me anything. Deep blast. Corey's going deep. That's in the gap. Oh, that's going to be an F8. Never mind. To the track, to the wall. Not quite. Just short for the first out in the top of the third inning. Corey went deep there, but not deep enough. It's cold. It's hard to hit the ball far in Chicago. Des Moines, cool. Beaverdale. I'll write down Beaverdale. Beaverdale's cool. That sounds like I want to go camping or something. Beaverdale, like woodsy? Because that sounds cool. Wyatt Langford up. Swing and a miss, strike one. Corey Seager almost tied it up, but not quite. Again, I don't know specifically where the wind's coming from, but I'm guessing it's coming in from right field in. The home run Dansby Swanson hit earlier was straight down the line and left. It's one of my favorite things about this, meeting new people and seeing where they're from. And it's just, I love it. I love it. 1-1 pitch to Langford from Taillon. Hit hard, hit deep. That's going to be a tie game. Am I nuts? Yep. Bammo up halfway. Up the bleachers. Bam. We're tied 3-3. Wyatt Langford going deep. Could have been back-to-back. Corey got his. Scott C. from Iowa. Taillon's in trouble. He's in trouble. I mean, oh, yeah, that just spun. That was one of those pitches I threw in high school. It spun not so good. It looked pretty until they swung. That's halfway up the bleachers. That's a nice blast from the future MVP, all-star player anyway, Wyatt Langford. Number 36 went deep. We're tied at 3. Good guys 3. Scott C's also 3. Jock Peterson, I think he's hitting 100 now, so probably needs to get a hit. The Mendoza line is double what he's hitting right now. So let's get it. We've got 102 people overall watching the game with us. And I think that's Jock Peterson's batting average right now. 11 here on YouTube, 102 total. 91 or so if my math works. Total. Little ground ball to the third baseman who's basically playing over where the shortstop is. 5-3 for the second out. Dolis Garcia coming to bat. Hey, I need some advice. Here it comes. Take the chance. Ask her out. Buy the dessert. Have some fun. Happy to give advice after you ask me a question if you'd like to, but that's my advice. Little fly ball might drop. No, F8. PCA makes the play, and that's it. 2.5. We're going to the bottom of the third. Good guys 3. Scott C's 3. It's a pretty good game. Buy the heart. There you go. Scott C knows. Buy the Harley. Ask her out. Have dessert. Say you're sorry. Call your mom. What else you want to know? Drink your water. That's one that I don't do. The other ones I do. Well, I don't ask her out anymore because, I'm married. But outside of it. What's your question, Ranger? Or you're welcome, Ranger. We took care of you. My name's Jeff Bates. Your name is not that, probably. You should subscribe to my channel. You should like the stream. You should share this out on X. You should call your mom. Yeah, you're good. Ranger 205 says, I'm loving Langford, and I may buy his jersey. Do you think that's good because I don't want him to leave the Rangers or be like Evan Carter? Well, because you're asking the question, I'll say like this. If it's a financial, what's the way to say this? If it's a financial burden of any kind, no, don't buy it. And I say that because, players leave. But if it's not a financial burden, buy the jersey. Have some fun. Yeah. Wyatt Langford's not going anywhere. Now, either's Luka. Like, who would ever trade Luka Doncic? I mean, that would be insane. But no, you should be good. You should be good with Evan Carter, too. He's not going anywhere. Yeah. You know what? If your birthday's coming up, I don't know your life situation, but tell the mom, tell the dad, tell the girlfriend, tell the wife, do whatever it is. Here, let's look it up for you. Fanatics. Actually, I'm a Fanatics affiliate. I should be dropping the link for you guys to buy stuff. Maybe I'll do that starting tomorrow. I'm just too lazy. Wow. 135, 175, depending which one you want. I mean, that's a lot of money. I mean, I've got a lot of them. If I'm being honest with you, I'd get them as gifts. I don't. Wifey. I've got 4 daughters and a wife and a mom. So at Christmas time, they know I want Ranger stuff. And my birthday is Christmas Day. So I'm the easiest guy in the world to buy for. Just buy me Ranger stuff. And so I usually got my fair share of this stuff. JT, Justin Turner leading off. The bottom of the third, ground ball to first base. Not Jake Berger. Josh Smith takes it. Has to runaways, but makes the play. JT's not that fast. Never was. Certainly isn't now. Smith beats him there. At Jeff Bates on X. At Jeff. Oh, if I could type. Yeah, at Jeff Bates on X. My name is Jeff Bates. I'm on X. I thought it would be funny. I used to be Rangers fan, Jeff, but I changed it, I don't know, spring training or so this year, just to make it, hopefully a little more identifiable. Dansby Swan, thanks for asking. Hope you subscribe to you subscribe to the channel because you're in chat. Hope you do follow me on X. It's a lot of fun. I love X. I'm over there too much. Atlanta Braves have acquired reliever Rafael Montero and cash in a trade. You guys hear about Dotel? Octavio Dotel? He had some pretty good big postseason moments. He played on like 13 teams at the time. That was the most teams anybody ever played for. He died today. He was in a nightclub and the roof caved in, and he was in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. He died in the car. I think like 8 people died. It's horrible in the Dominican Republic. Horrible story. I certainly didn't know. Oh, shattered the bat. Man, hey, that was scary looking. Josh Smith backs up, makes the play. We got 2 outs on the Scott C's from Iowa in the bottom of the third. What they were saying today was just such a nice guy. I mean, they always say that, right, when somebody passed away, but no way. For real? Yeah, XX. Well, mine. So I got a story to tell. One of my best friends in high school, Chuck Wood. How much wood, Chuck Wood? I can't do it. But his name is Charles Wood, Chuck Wood. I call him Chuck. Everybody call him Chuck. Anyway, that was his real name. I swear, I'm not making that up. And we were good buddies. We hung out all the time. He was in the crew, whatever. Slammed in the center. That's probably going to be hit. Leone. Oh, no. Leone slides and makes the play. Patrick Corbin looks totally unlike Patrick Corbin from the inning before. Wow. 1, 2, 3. I like it. Whoa, Leone. I can't talk. Leone almost got hit in the face. If he doesn't make that catch, he gets hit in the face. And we're through. Quick inning. 3-3. Good guys are tied with the bad guys. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. And both of our birthdays are Christmas Day, 1969. I'm 55. Yeah. I'm not asking you what year you were born. But Scott C. from Iowa, really? And we had another girl. She was in our grade, but she was actually a year younger than us. She was 12/25/70, Diana. Dirty Diana. She wasn't dirty, but I like that song. She was very nice, actually. Boy, I haven't thought about her in 100 years. Hope she's doing well. Anyway, what a small world. Scott C. from Iowa. It's meant to be. That sounds creepy. Rick Ranger, who is a member of the channel, by the way. We got a new member yesterday. I think we've got 3 now. Rick Ranger, I'm pretty sure was the first one. Thank you, Rick. You can be a member of the channel and you can use the fun emojis that we have for you. I actually looked after I get, I don't know how many. I looked the other day. I don't remember. After I get so many members, I can do more emojis. So that'll be fun. But I don't remember how many it is, honestly. 10 or something. I'm not really sure. Anyway, Rick Ranger 711's got Slurpee Rock Cups. Says get a gold coin from Highland Mint commemorating their 2023. Oh, that's cool. World Series. They probably got some pretty cheap right now. Nice gift that they can really get ruined if kept in a nice spot. That's cool. My dad used to collect coins like crazy. Actually, funny story. Not funny. Kind of funny. I can laugh. Dad passes away, I don't know, 15 years ago. Something like that. Mom brings me and my wife out, and we basically go through all Dad's coins and stamps that he bought, take him to a dealer, sell them, and she goes on a cruise. Story's not over. Her and a friend go on a cruise. They have a good time. While they're on the cruise, she at the time lived in Joplin, Missouri. Josh Smith pop up, going to be an F9. Tucker settles under it. Nope, never mind. PCA, it runs over and makes the play. F8. They're in the Mediterranean, her and her friend, and I'm on watching the news. Joplin, Missouri, where she lives, gets hit with a horrible tornado. On Netflix, there's a spectacularly good, what do they call those? Documentary on it right now. And it took out her freaking city. She didn't even know. We were trying to get a hold of her, and she's on the freaking Mediterranean. Happily, her house was okay, and even her work was okay. But, yeah. His stamps and coins funded her cruise that kept her from being in town for the Joplin disaster. Crazy. Guess what? July 19th, Tigers versus Rangers, Lexus Club front row. Wow, are you inviting me? Let's go, baby. No, you told me. I mean, you didn't tell me what game. You said you're going to have to change the tickets or whatever. That's awesome. Good for you, dude. If you get a cold and want me to go instead, you just, let me know. Josh Young swings like me. He was 1 for 1, but now he's 1 for 2. That was ugly. I'm sorry I had an ad and didn't watch 30 seconds. We'll do. Dude, if you watch the ad, never start. If you watch the ad, I get paid. It's only pennies, but you never have to say you're sorry for watching an ad. I never know when they're on. That it's local to you. I don't have any idea when the ads are on. I will have ads that I'll be putting on that are mine. Grandpas are the best. My grandpa was I only had one. I had one set of grandparents, and he was my favorite person. Him and grandma were my favorite people. Grandmas and grandpas. I'm not kidding, obviously. I take grandma and grandpa, buddy. That's the best. Those are memories. I have great memories of going to games with my grandparents. My grandpa took me to the '84 Olympics in LA to watch baseball. It went away as a sport for a long time after that. Jonheim swinging a miss, 1 and 2. Let's reset. Good guys 3. Scott C's from Iowa 3. We're tied 2 outs, top of 4. Wyatt Langford went deep here to get us back after the Cubbies took the lead last time. This will be a bullpen game for both teams. Jamison Taillon about to throw his 55th pitch. Patrick Corbin's about in the same boat. Jonah pops it up. Shoot, I think it's going to go out of play. Catcher's going to take a peek, and it's out. How was work today, and was it hard? Just wondering. You want the truth? I haven't worked hard in 100 years. It was fine. I run a nonprofit. Wednesdays, tomorrow, I teach classes and work with kiddos and parents. The other days, I swing and a miss, strike 3. Let me finish that in a minute. Reset into the inning, 3-3, Cubbies, Rangers. Both teams with 4 hits, both teams with 3 runs going into the bottom of the 4th. Cubbies coming to bat. What was I saying? Oh, work. Yeah, so we have a resale shop, and I was setting up a rewards program for our customers. Yeah, it was fun. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and it's good. It's good. Matter of fact, I'm going to see right now, because now you put it in my head, how many people signed up today. Sweet. We got 33 customers who signed up in our loyalty program at my store, our resale shop, on day 1. Nice. And it wasn't even up all day. Why am I telling you that? Oh, because you asked me how my day was. Thanks for asking, buddy. I'm like, why am I telling them about that? You see the Washington Nationals social media today? I did not. Should I? What's what called? My store? The resale shop. Actually, it's funny you asked that too. So I'm going to have, so you mentioned, wow, this like how it goes all together. So there's ads on here that I have no control over. YouTube does that, right? People pay Google. People pay Alphabet, which is Google, which is YouTube, whatever. And those ads get shared with content creators. If you watch those ads for more than 30 seconds, we get a cut of that. Thank you for doing that. But there's also ads that you can place on your stuff. Like I'm an affiliate with Fanatics. I should tell you guys that. I'm an affiliate with them and them and them. I've got a couple of YouTube channels, so I've got a couple things. And we've got a break, like 9 innings. I got 9 innings of 2 breaks per inning, right? So I'm going to have some funny ones. I'm going to have some silly ones. I'm going to mock some commercials that I think are silly. And then I'm going to have some ads for my stuff. And I'll probably do an ad for my store. I'm way behind in chat. Let me get caught up. 108 of you are here, 13 here on YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Please like the stream. I would love it if you share it out to your social media, but just hit the like button. It takes you a half a second. That really, really does help. Subscribing helps, of course, the most. Well, watching helps the most. Subscribing helps very much too. And what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, and liking the stream tells YouTube to share it out with more people. Basically telling the algorithm, hey, I don't hate this. Show it to people who like to watch the kinds of things I watch. What happened, Rick Ranger? I heard they won. Yeah, with Washington. I don't know. Neo in the house. What's going on, Neo? Where you been, man? Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for popping in again. Patrick Corbin up over 60 pitches already. PCA up. 0-2 pitch. Slashed foul. PCA, the 7-hitter for them, but the first hitter for the inning. Neo says, I predicted a Langford homer and a Seager homer. My pick to click was Seager today. Halfway there, I was asleep the first 2 innings. How do we get those runs? Dude, I'm jealous. I'm a little tired. I wouldn't mind. There you go. Look at Ranger 2 taking care of you. Oh, I did, Rick, on the all caps thing. Is that what we're talking about? Was that the Nats? Maybe I did see that. Fastball away. Let me get caught up. Yep. I saw. I didn't look into it deep, but I did see that. Yeah. After School America Resale Shop, Ranger. Good stuff. Fun. Yeah. I'm the double. Wyatt the home run. Substack is free right now. Not at. The Batesball report on Substack is me. I feel like I missed the question. I don't know. Smash the first. Smitty makes a nice play, but then throws it a couple feet behind Corbin. Jonaheim doing his job, backs it up. PCA can't go anywhere. Yeah, Scott. It would have been a really big play there. That's a hard play for them, but PCA definitely puts the pressure on there, doesn't he? Wow, that throw was super bad. Yeah, so I'll say this, Scott C. from Iowa and anybody else. Josh Smith probably, and Bastic's getting all crazy, so I don't know, he might be saying what I'm saying, probably would plant and fire if it's not PCA there. PCA being so fast, PCA being so fast there that he couldn't plant through it behind him, and then PCA takes what? Stolen base. We have no chance stopping anyone's run game. It's insane. I feel like I didn't answer somebody's question. If I don't want to ignore anybody. If I missed something, just restate. Matt Shaw squares to bunt. I think he's took the pitch. I don't really know. I have a sneeze coming. Woo! Excuse me. Boy, I felt that building too. Jeez. 0-2 pitch to Shaw. Ground ball to the left of Young. He receives it, looks back. PCA fires the first one out. PCA stays put. Boy, that sneeze like shook me. What the heck? Popped my eye out. Anyway, one out. Scott C. from Iowa's Cubbies 3, my Rangers 3. One out, bomb of 4. Carson Kelly, the former Rangers, up to bat. He's out to a hot start here in 2025. Got a man in scoring position here with one out. Top of the order up after him. Corbin still going strong. This will be his 70th pitch. And we're only 3 1/3 through. Fly ball to right field. Foul. That was close. That almost fell in. Yeah, yes. They're kind of right. Every team has stars, but MLB just, I mean, I don't know. You know, I'll go both ways on that, Rick. Honestly, Ohtani's the biggest athlete on the planet. Like, I get that people who aren't a Dodger fan might get over it, but I don't really. He's amazing. I mean, it's not like they're pumping, I don't know, Will Smith, right? It's not like they're pumping, you know, Luis Ariz. I mean, this guy is amazing. Fly ball, F8. PCA is fast, but he won't go anywhere, and he doesn't. 2 outs, never make the third after base. He's going to score on a hit from second. Why would he go? So come on. I mean, the ratings are the ratings are the ratings. I mean, I shared this last night or the night before. My best, I think, 3 performing videos on this channel are Shohei Ohtani videos. Scott C. from Iowa. He didn't gamble. Ipe screwed him. Yeah. So I get it. It's a bit. I mean, you're the Washington Nationals. What else are you going to say? Dylan Cruz 0 for 2025. I mean, they're beating the Dodgers right now, so it's kind of in their wheelhouse right now. And I like it. Have some fun with the social media. I'm in. In half up, he's 0 for 2 on the day. I hit the wrong button. Hitting the wrong buttons. Okay. 1-1 pitch to Ian Happ. Corbin throwing his 74th pitch. Man on second. 2 outs. Tied up. Bottom of 4. Bouncer to Young. Could have made the tag. Wants to show off the arm. Does so. 5-3. And we are through 4 full. Scott C. from Iowa's Cubbies 3. My Texas Rangers also 3. And my phone just died. That's all right. Let's do a score check. Go around the league. You already know, but I'll say it. End of 4 in Chicago. Good guys 3. Scott C's Cubbies 3. Middle of 8. Pittsburgh is down 5-1 to the Cardinals. Bottom of 7. Toronto on the road up 4-0 in Boston. Middle of 7th. The Washington Nationals, who apparently hate Shohei Ohtani, up 8-1 over Ohtani's Dodgers. Top of 7, the Angels have them in on first and second, and a 2-run lead on the Tampa Bay Rays. Bottom of 5, Phillies got Atlanta 5-3 in Atlanta. 1 out while the Braves hit in the bottom of the 5th. Top of 5, Minnesota has 2 on and 1 out, but they're down 1-0 to the Royals. Just underway. Milwaukee did not score in the top of the 1st in Colorado. And I was going to tell you the games later today, but there we go. Still to come later today in Arizona, Baltimore. Both teams are 5-6. In Seattle, the Astros, both teams have 4 wins. Astros have 6 losses. Mariners have 7. 2 teams that can't hit a lick. And really stud pitchers tonight. Fromber, I'm a rookie, or I'm a free agent after the year, Valdez and Louis Castillo. Reds are in San Fran. Giants 8-2 on the year. Lodello on the hill for the Reds. Padres in Sacramento West. Padres have the nice 9-2 record. Cease on the hill for the Padres. Did I already say the finals? I don't think I did. Tigers beat the Yankees 5-0. Tigers up to 7-4. Yankees dropped to 6-5. Guardians 1-0. Home opener for them. They win their 4th game on the year, shutting out the White Sox. I saw the end of that game. It was weird. Mets 10, double up Marlins 5. Mets now 8-3. They take down the Marlins in New York. Clay Holmes looked good as the starting pitcher and got his first win as a Met. Yogi Taveras up, takes a 1-1 pitch and fouls it into the stands down the first base line. 0-for-1 on the night. Talion about to throw his 60th pitch here in what got to be the top of the 5th, right? Please do me a favor and like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check me out on YouTube at Jeff Bates on X. Fastball, I mean, not down the tube, a little inside, but swing, 0-2. But he doesn't. Strike 3. Backwards Ks are the worst. I don't know. I don't think I ever had a backwards K in high school baseball. If I did, I would have been embarrassed, I'll tell you that. Swing the bat. That was Talion's 60th pitch. He's pitching okay. I mean, he's looked ugly at times. Seager took him deep, but it was an F9. The next guy went deep, Langford, and I thought maybe Talion was going to be in trouble here, but here we are. 8 hitters later, Simeon's up. And he's kind of buzzsaw through the lineup again after the Langford home run. Marcus over 2 on the day, 2-0 on the count. Like to see him sit on a fastball and pull one. Corey Seager on deck. Wyatt Langford in the hole. Fastballs, 4-seamer 93 in on the hands, fouled away. $107 people here overall. 10 of those are on YouTube. I'm glad you're here. Goofballs just subscribe to the channel. Thanks, Goofballs. It's a fun name. Simeon flies out to Kyle. I don't like you, Tucker. F9. Nats brought up out. James Wood hit a big bomb in the opposite field. MLB didn't say a word about it. Funny thing is tonight, I mean, that dude can mash. Mash. Goofballs, huge thank you. Shout out to you. I appreciate you subscribing on the channel. Should we be worried about the Angels? Yes, only if you're not wanting to come in last. But no. This year, no. There's my buddy William, the official single A correspondent of the Texas Clubhouse channel. I just made that up right now, and I like it. Hickory just threw a combined no-hitter at the home opener. That's freaking awesome. I love that. Thanks for telling me, William. Corey Seager got a bomb on the day, but it was an F9. Almost left the ballpark. 0-for-2 and 0-2 count on him. Talion looking good. Top of 5. Seager 0-2 pitch coming now. Fastball up and away. Goofballs, if you jump in chat, I'd love to know where you're watching the stream from. Got a map going, like to find out where everybody's watching from, and you're new here, so thanks for that. There he is, Goofballs. Saints, Rangers, that is all over the place, right? I like it. So, big Drew Brees fan. When I was in San Diego, I ran a boys and girls club in San Diego. We'd go to the what do they call spring training for football, whatever, the August workouts, whatever they were. And we went 2 or 3 years in a row when he was the quarterback. Smash up the middle, Dansby scoops 6-3. Corey Seager's out. That's the inning for the Rangers. Top of 5 is done. Talion looked really good there. 3-3 still is the score heading to the bottom of the 5th. Anyway, Drew Brees was always really good to the kids. He'd come over, he'd take time, he'd sign autographs. Obviously, he's a really good quarterback, too. So I was an M. Got a Drew Brees jersey. Chargers. Drew Brees jersey somewhere back there. So I hear you on the Saints. That's fun. I don't get the heat. NOLA, Texas, Miami. You just like cool towns. That's what it is. Goofballs, I've already figured you out. You love fun party towns because NOLA is a fun party town. Texas is the best state in the history of the world. In Miami, while I've never been there, I've seen the pictures. Goofballs, I'm glad you're here. Texas, whereabout? Because I got to put you on the map. I mean, I don't want your home address or nothing, but whereabout in Texas? Yeah, I think he probably does. I mean, I don't know. They might have had the pen up. Maybe not. I don't know. I shouldn't say that so fast, Ranger 205. I like to see him probably start the inning. I don't know how they feel about that. I know that Bochy often likes the reliever to have the clean inning. I don't know. My mind hasn't been around that, honestly. The more I think about it, maybe not. I don't want to blow the pen, but yeah. I'd probably let him go until he gave up a hit or a run. I don't know. Nice. Good. Do that, buddy. Send me a link and I'll check it out and I'll share it. Okay, so Ranger 205 says Webb's coming in. Yeah, William, when you're getting started, send them to me and I'll try my best to promote your stuff out on my X or wherever. As Ranger 205 said, bottom of 5 is going to see Jacob Webb. So Corbin's done. Hey, Mark, how long will it take to get our bats going? It's been, yeah. Mark, welcome in. Thanks for being here. If you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you. Where are you watching the stream? I'd love to know. I mean, you're so right. I don't know. I want to check Corbin's stats here real fast, and then I'll speak to the bats. I don't want to make any excuses, but I will say this. It's kind of hard when you're scuffling offensively, and you got to go to the 12 degrees of Chicago. Say Suzuki, the 2-hitter in the lineup, the leadoff hitter for the innings, slashes one into right field for a leadoff base hit. Dolly scoops it up, and Tucker's coming up with a man on first base. Let's talk about Corbin, shall we? 4 innings, 3 earned runs, 5 hits, 2 walks, Gave up a bomb. That's no good. 6.75 ERA on the day and the season. Not good, not horrendous. Listen, he's our 8th or 9th starter. It is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I mean, I think I said, I don't know, I said this on X or maybe it was in a reply. I'm not sure who I was talking to, but I said 4-2 might make me happy. Well, it runs. He went 4-3. It's not great, but it doesn't take you out of the game. Webb throws hard there for a strike on the outside edge, 1-1. As to your question, buddy, I totally agree with you. It is reminiscent of last year, and it bugs me. I think that this offense, and I think it might have been Jared Sandler, swing and a miss, strike 2 on Tucker. I think it was Jared Sandler who said by the end of the year, the 2 best lineups are likely going to be the Dodgers and the Rangers. Now, that's a couple steps farther than I'm ready to go, but I think he's right. Simeon and Seager and Doley and Langford and Young and Peterson and Hyman, Higgy and Smith. Kyle Tucker hits it hard in the center field. This will be a base hit. I don't think he's going to go to third, and he's not. Suzuki stays at second. We got nobody out. Bottom of 5. Tie game 3-3, and their 4-hitter JT's coming up. Justin Turner with Min on first and seconds. Mark, you're in Houston. Nice. Welcome. Glad you're here. So I would say, to answer the question completely, and Ranger 205 asked the follow-up too, I think we're going to be fine. It's just April. It's the middle of April. It's early April. But last year it happened. It being we were cold. Swinging this JT01. You're going to your first MLB game this month. Where? What game are you going to, buddy? Did tell me where you live? Are you in Burleson? Are you the one that said you're in Burleson? If so, it's probably the Ranger game, right? I do not have a number on how many games I'm going to or have been to. I wish I did. Yeah. I hear you. Insert the old baseball cartoon. Yeah. Are we talking Bugs Bunny? Ranger, you're Burleson. Goofballs, where are you at? Against the Dodgers. Ranger game? I'll be at all the Ranger Dodger games. Those are my teams. My childhood team and my now team. 1-1 pitch to JT coming. Up and away 2-1. Do you want to tell me the city, Goofballs? Or did you already? You may have already, actually. Anyway, JT slices it foul. 2-2. Nobody out. Bomb of 5. San Antonio. There we go. I think I've got a San Antonio ran list, but I'll put you just in case we don't. Love it. Only been once. Had some great meals. Pop up. I think it's going to stay in. No, it's not. Never mind. Jonah went and looked for it. It's not. Was at a conference in San Antonio. A couple of staff members and employees, whatever. Had some really, really great meals. Only had the one afternoon free. Our freaking hotel room looked down on the Alamo. Like it was right dang there. Walk in one night with a couple of my employees. Walk into the building. They make the announcement like they knew I walked in. And at that very moment I walk in, paid, of course. Hey, we're shutting down in 5 minutes. JT slashes it in the right. Dolly's going to make the throw. I think they're going to hold him. They do. Nobody out. Bases loaded after JT slices one into right field. Anyway, so I walked into the Alamo in time to go like this, and I had to turn around. Kind of stunk. I love me some history, too. So that was kind of a bummer. I need to get back down there. Had some really good Mexican food. Yeah, Mark, I thought that when you said Houston. Oh, I like your is it a profile? Do you call it a profile pic on YouTube? Blue line, baby. Is that what I'm looking at? Where'd it go? Yeah, love it. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Come on, Webb. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? What am I talking about? Oh, the hotel? Yeah. Ah. Anyway, yeah, it's nice to know we got some Houstonians who aren't Astros fans. I'm not a big Astros fan. I'm just gonna be honest. All right, let's reset. Nobody out. Bomb of 5. We are tied at 3-3 in Chicago. It's about 35 degrees out there. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Dansby Swanson's already 1 for 2. Is up to bat. Webb on the hill. Fastball right by him. 0-1. Excuse me. Change up. Fooled me. 110 people here live. 15 are on YouTube. 95 on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. My name is Jeff. Your name is not. I'm glad you're here. It could be Jeff. And I'm glad you're here. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse if you haven't already. Like the stream. Makes the algorithm think that we're doing good stuff and shows it to other people. Follow me over on X at Jeff Bates on X. I think I already said that. Dogs are barking in the backyard. Change up down, lifted high. Dansby Swanson's going to get an F8 sack fly here. 1 run will score. He'll throw it to third. And he does advance. First and third now. Bad guys up 4-0. Second and third, it looks like. Should have thrown it to second, apparently. Second and third now with 1 out in the 5th. Dansby Swanson does his job. The Scott C's from Iowa take the lead 4-3 over my Rangers. Looks like the Rangers seem to think the Cubbies left early at second. I can hear Bastick talking about it. I've got the audio really low. He said he was watching it live, but I don't know what he said. Here, we'll see the replay. I didn't see anything, but I just saw what they showed me. Okay, here we go. We'll see it right here. Oh, he might have. I want to see that replay again. He definitely had his motion moving forward first. Did he leave the bag first is the question. Okay, so I know that Bastick's talking about this, and Kyle Tucker is the guy who did this last year. They're going to appeal it second, but the runner could. Kyle Tucker did this last year. He's the runner at third. All right, they're appealing it second. The umpire's not even going to put his hands out, or do they call it safe? I didn't see. Very interesting play there, and I don't know that I can explain the whole thing. If you're watching it, you know exactly what happened. If you're not watching it, they appealed, and Kyle Tucker very smartly last year had this play where he knew they were going to appeal, left early. They threw it towards to tag him out. They did tag him out, and the run scored because the appeal is null and void then. He's not sucking. He's just getting hit. Base hit in the center. That's going to score a pair, and this game is broken wide open. The Scott C's from Iowa take a couple-run lead here. Shatters his bat, which usually means it's a good pitch, but the ball lands in no man's land for a base hit. 6-3 bad guys. See, Ranger 205, he's not sucking. I mean, if you can hear Bastick, he's saying what I'm thinking. It's not a bad pitch. Hit it off the label, it looked like. Sometimes the balls land where you don't want them to land. Results are different than being bad, and right now we're not getting results. Scott C. from Iowa, you should not be making me laugh. I should be annoyed with that comment. But I'm not. Good. Glad. It bugs me when people say Major League Baseball players suck. They don't. Like, I try my hardest not to engage with people like on X who say, and I saw some of it this morning. It was embarrassing. It's not. You're embarrassing if you're saying it's embarrassing. Put on some deodorant. Get out of your basement. Touch grass. They and I'm not saying you Ranger 205. I'm saying in general. I don't like it when people say ball players suck or ball players are embarrassing or whatever. They're the best freaking athletes on the planet, and I love them. And sometimes the other guy's better than the guy I'm rooting for. I love baseball. I root for my teams, but I love baseball, and I appreciate it. And I never in my life have thought they're not trying hard, they're embarrassing. Sometimes they're bad. But not bad enough for me to bitch bad. Let's see. Matt Shaw ground ball 4-3 will be the third out. That's a rough inning right there. I didn't hate what I saw from Webb, but I certainly didn't like the result. 6-3. Scott C. from Iowa beating my Rangers. I still feel pretty good. We got 12 outs to go. I'm not saying we have any evidence that our offense is going to come around, but I say it's going to happen. I say that the Rangers are going to get some runs right here. I'm way behind in chat. TLC Toyota. Loving care in the house. Welcome back. No, don't be saying embarrassing. I just said don't be saying embarrassing. Have the Rangers ever got 3-0 down right back? No, it's not embarrassing, but I hear you. No, they haven't yet. What timing? I was just talking about that. I swear I didn't see your comment already. Good ball. Thank you. You never have to, but I never expected, always appreciated. That's sweet of you to say. Don't feel bad if you can't. You want to, I'll be happy, but you don't have to. But I'll say thank you if you do need to score some runs. Yeah, the embarrassing thing. I know you don't mean it, TLC. I've talked to you enough. I got a pretty good vibe on what kind of good dude you are. Smitty has been good. Smitty's been good for a year and a half now, man. Or a year and a month or whatever this is. In spring last year, I was saying Smitty was going to be the last cut. I think I wrote an article about it. I really thought, yeah, exact TLC, exact. I'm with you there. I get very frustrated. Amen to that. Exactly. And I don't want to be a wordsmith. You say what you want. I'm not trying to be the word police here. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, baby. My daughter's bringing me a soda. I'm dying. Love you. Lost my train of thought. Yes, in spring training last year, I believe I wrote an article about I thought Josh Smith was going to be the last cut. I'm really, really, really glad I was wrong. Boy, did he have a good year. And he's just good. I mean, I always liked him. The truth is I liked Zeke better. And I always thought Smith was going to be the elite glove, and he is. And the weak bat. But Zeke, I really loved his arm. I loved how many positions he can play. Smith can play them too. And I liked his power. But it's gone. I don't know where it went. So I was wrong on that. 3, 4, 5 for the good guys going after the dudes from Iowa. I know they're from Chicago. Down 6-3, top of 6. Tallion's still in there. Up over 70 pitches, 1-1 count to Langford. Okay, movie is creating. Oh, you're editing. You're good. We'll have McDonald's for dinner, especially Coke. I didn't have, well, I mean, maybe they brought me food. I don't know. The family went shopping. Isn't that funny? I'm now hungry. I wasn't hungry. Maybe they brought me food. I had a salad right before, though. Yeah, I totally agree, TLC. Smith would start on most teams. Pulled down the line by Langford. I think it's fair. It sure is. That's going to be a double. Yes, he's going. Throw in. Ooh, close but safe. Dang, closer than I thought it would be. Langford with a smash down the left field line for a double. We got a runner in scoring position to kick off of the third inning. Jock Peterson coming up. He's our 4-hitter. Sure like to see him get healthy and get going here. Back to the Smitty conversation. Nobody is healthy at every position the whole season. And Josh Smith could play first. He's playing there tonight. Second, short. I would say he's elite defensively at short. Third, I would say he's highly above average at third. And he was a silver slugger last year. Oh, by the way, he can play left field too. And he's going to DH sometimes. So that's a valuable piece. I mean, JJ just got back. He missed 10 games. We're not going to stay healthy the whole year. So it's a blessing. Just like, why is Corbin pitching? Well, because there's a 5-man rotation and Bradford's out and Gray's out, meaning he's the 8th starter on the depth chart at best. And here we are, game 12? Think about that. Game 12, and our 8th starter is pitching. Our 8th starter on the depth chart pitching on game 12. Pretty nuts. The one pitch to Peterson, lifts it foul and away. Wyatt Langford on at second. Well, I mean, it just depends. TLC, you never know what happens then. Trade injury, you never know. Ranger 205. Cheer up. 0-2 pitch. Jaku is 0-2. I think his average is under 100 now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 curveball. Nice curveball down. Jock looked defeated there. Pretty good curveball right there by Talion. And it's impressive here. What do we have? Pitch 77. There's a smash, base hit. No. Line drive to Nico. I got to be honest off the bat. I thought that was a hit. I even thought it might score the run. I was about to say, play at the plate coming. Langford's speed and PCA was charging. But Nico climbed the ladder, made the play. Worried about brown gold accessories. I don't know what that means. Is he a Padre? No, sorry. Don't be sorry. Go. Goofballs, I like your name. That's fun. What has been maddening for Bochy is the runners. Yeah, I totally agree. There you go. I mean, Rick Ranger, I when he said what he said, I wasn't sure of the date, but Smith ain't going anywhere. The situation in the Rangers and in Josh Smith's career when he's free to go will be vastly different. And I'm with TLC. Let's get a hit here. Trade spots with him. Get a single. Score on the throw. Trade spots with Wyatt right here. 2 outs, man on second. Josh Smith 0 for 1 on the day. 1-2 count. Talion is still, well, sailing. Probably his last inning. 82nd pitch right here for Jameson. Fastball up and away. Swing foul back. 12 people watching on YouTube. Please like the stream. Please subscribe if you haven't already. 118 total between X and YouTube. I'm glad you are here. Whew, fastball down and away. I thought it was going to be strike 3, but he didn't raise the hand, so it's ball 2. Too close to call for or take for me, but a little outside the zone. 2-2 pitch. Pretty big deuce, 79-mile-per-hour fastball. Josh Smith takes care of it, fouls it away. So this is his 85th pitch. I would guarantee you he's not coming out for the 7th here. I mean, I guess I shouldn't guarantee it, but yeah, I agree, TLC. I mean, I didn't love his outing, but it's good enough to win. What a curveball. Jameson Talion looking good. I like what I see, except for it's against my guy. Smitty strikes out. What are we, through 6, right? 6-3 bad guys. 9 hits for the Cubs, just 5 for your Rangers. Bottom of the 5th. That's bottom of the 5th? That doesn't go right. Bottom of the 6th. There you go. Bottom of the 6th coming. Talion, I expect he's done. 6 innings, 6 Ks. Gave up that home run. 1 of 5 hits he gave up. He only walked 1. Drops his ERA down to 6.06. He hasn't been good. Obviously, the cold weather helps, but that's a pretty dang good outing. Back to the Rangers. Corbin went 4 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, 1 bomb also. Webbs threw 1 inning of relief. 4 hits in that inning, 3 earned runs. Can't give up 3 hits in 1 inning. Mark Church coming in for the good guys. And I really, really, really like Mark Church. I hope he has a good outing here because, boy, last time he was throwing gasoline on a fire. My name's Jeff Bates, at Jeff Bates on X, at Texas Clubhouse on YouTube. Please subscribe. Let's see. Call me crazy, okay? But send Jock to get more work and bring it. That's not how this works. You can't send Jock down. And Ranger 205, I really like you, but that's insane. No. Carter got hurt today, by the way. Came out of the game. Hopefully it's nothing important. Goofballs, you have a good night. I appreciate you coming in. Thanks for subscribing. Don't be a stranger. I appreciate you being here. We need Foscue or Krim from AAA. Called up for serious work, actually. I love how everybody loves Krim. He's not even a top 30 prospect. Obviously, he was a player of the week down there. Hey, maybe he'll be good, but you know what? Just a little crazy emotional, if you ask me. A little crazy emotional. Not sure what to say about Corey, but come on, man. Let's earn that money. I mean, he's pretty good. Thought he was supposed to be healthy to start this year, not to pile on Marcus, but the Iron Man gig. Well, big play by Josh there, big arm, 5-3, 1 out for Mark Church and the Rangers. I agree on the Iron Man thing. You know, Marcus wanted to, and I'm glad Bochy finally said no. You know, I'm not saying he needs to take a day off every week or anything, but a couple of months probably makes you better in September and October. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, Smitty's going to get his ABs all over the horn. You know, I don't mind him giving a day off to Marcus once a week, once every other week. Corey once a week is going to probably be the way to go. and even JJ over at third. And that gets you, if you do Corey once a week and Young and Simeon once every other week. Sorry. I mean, that's 3 starts a week right there. You only play 6 games. That's half the games. Mark Church, who I love, I think he could be a future closer for us. Certainly got ripped up the other day. You know, the conversation we're having, Ranger 205 and TLC and lots of other people, it makes me think of like the Jack Leiter talk last year. You know, everybody was done with Jack Leiter a year before he should have even been a rookie. They brought him up early because of injuries. He wasn't ready. And by the way, he was the PCL pitcher of the freaking year last year. This year should be the first time we're looking at Jack. And if that were the case, and he's been lights out, you'd all be flipping out about, hey, we got Paul Skeens here. But lots of certainly Twitter/X Rangers fandom is crapping all over Leiter like they were in the know or something. Jack Leiter, even Gavin Dawson on 105.3 had a big fight with Jared Sandler. And I like Gavin as a broadcaster, but he doesn't know baseball. No disrespect, Gavin, if you're watching or listening. I like you very much. Thank you for following me on X. Enjoyed your conversations. I like you on 105.3 The Fan, but you don't know baseball. And that was just ignorance and stupidity. I mean, he even said he posted something today. It was yesterday. Will the bats ever get going? Yeah, they'll get going. It's baseball. It's not basketball. Nice deuce. There might have been a slider from Mark Church. My point is Jack Leiter should be right now. Everyone should be excited about him because this should be the first time our eyeballs are seeing him. He was the second pick of the draft. Everybody was like, oh, how come he's not already here? Show me somebody else in the draft who's doing better than him. And you can, but there's only one guy in the whole draft, his draft, that has surpassed him. And frankly, by now, maybe he hasn't anymore because Jack Leiter looks like a superstar. Montgomery who? If you mean Jordan Montgomery, take your right hand, smack it into your face. I love Jordan Montgomery and what he did for us. But no. Very no. Super no. Always know with Mike Maddox as pitching coach. I don't know what that means. I guess what we don't know is how the front office looked at the performance last year, realizing the team wasn't going too far. It was. Look at everything turned around. So he wasn't doing very good. He got lit up. Talking about Jack Leiter, who just joined us. He got lit up down in AAA. Was a starter too. I'm not really sure. And then they gave him a couple weeks off. They said, "Hey, shut it down." Then they brought him up to Arlington, and he threw on the big boy field with the big boy front office watching, and he looked spectacular. And all reports are he looks spectacular. Church walks Suzuki, 2-out walk, and they'll bring up Kyle Tucker. Anyway, then they give him a couple weeks off, and they bring him up to the PCL, and he's the PCL pitcher of the year. He's ready. This is when we should be going, hey, new rookie Jack Leiter, let's see him. But since we saw 2 or 3 starts, the fans just decided that's who he was. If you're old enough to know, David Clyde, anybody? Tucker blasts one in the gap. I think that is trouble. Make the play. They won't. Bounces off the ivy that's kind of growing in. I think we're okay. Yeah, they're going to hold him at third. I'll call that pretty crappy base running. I mean, I like to see the replay, but Seiya probably should have been on his horse. Probably should be scoring there. Tucker doubles in the gap. Seiya with 2 outs on first. Is he slow? I don't quite understand why he didn't score there, but I'm glad he didn't. It'll bring up JT, and we can get out of this inning. Suzuki's jogging. So, oh my gosh. He didn't know how many outs there were. Seiya, am I wrong? Am I the one that's wrong? Is there 1 out? No. So he's a bonehead. Yeah, TLC. So Seiya Suzuki's a bonehead, and if the Rangers can get out of this without scoring a run, that is that's where I get mad. And look at that helped my team. That's the stuff that I should get mad. But you're a pro, dude. I get it. Nobody's perfect, but wow. That's little league stupid. And here's the thing. You don't even have to know. What do you do in that moment if you don't know? I mean, the ball's in front of you, you should be watching. But you look at your coach and he's going like this and you run. So that was bonehead play and it saved us a run. JT might knock it in, so it might not matter. But at this moment, the Cubs don't have 7 and they should. 2-0 pitch to JT misses horribly. Non-competitive pitch, 3-0. I really am high on Church, but he looks horrible. Who do you want in free agency or the trade deadline? The trainer's going out to look at Church. Huh. Range 205, impossible to say. I have no idea what they will need in, July, August? It's impossible to say right now. I want them to have the ability to go scoop up somebody that will plug a hole if they have a hole. It's not even April 15th yet. We have no idea what we'll want and or need then. If JJ goes down again, we might need a third baseman. Probably not, actually, because we have Josh Smith. But I don't know. Last year at the Church did something. He doesn't look happy. But he's staying in. It's impossible for me to answer that. I don't know. I mean, right now, if this was the trade deadline right now, I'd say we need a bat. We're not scoring any runs. Right now, we need a 4-hitter who can blast something. Fastball in, ball 4. Church looks bad, guys. 3-0 pitch to Justin Turner, non-competitive. No possible way JT swings the bat there. 6-3 bad guys beating my good guys. 2 outs, bomb of 6. Dansby Swanson, who's already gone deep on the day, has the bases loaded. Mark Church needs to get out of this right here because he's the sacrificial lamb right here. Slider down, non-competitive. Got lucky with bad base running. Yeah. So far, we're lucky +1 runs. Getting back to hitting, guess my frustration is we're not making. Yeah. Low 2-0, non-competitive pitch. 3rd non-competitive pitch in a row since the trainer came out. I'll get caught up in chat. I want to see what's going on here. Fastball down the middle. Dansby was sitting on it. He blasted into kind of the right center field gap, but Leote is there and makes the play. And hallelujah, Church looked horrible. We got lucky there. We're down 6-3, but it should be 7-3. Seiya Suzuki, 100% bonehead play. Didn't know how many outs there were. Was jogging to second when he should have been out on his horse, and he would have scored for sure. Rick says they need a I mean, I'm sure you can't blame the trainer for injuries. I mean, I guess you can, but yeah, we are. Yeah, Latz is hurt. Ranger 205 needs a smack in the positive face. We're probably not winning tomorrow with Imanaga pitching tomorrow. And so what I would say is we won't be favored to win tomorrow. But it's baseball. I mean, it's baseball. The odds for the game will probably be -155, -160, which is not horrible, right? But yeah, it's baseball. I say this almost every night. Every team wins 54 games. Every team loses 54 games. It's the other 54 games. The White Sox will win 54 games this year. The Dodgers will lose 54 games this year. This is not the NBA. This is not NBA 2025 on PlayStation. So saith me, and my name is Jeff Bates. We got 159 people here, 13 on YouTube. You should subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's free, and it makes me happy. Follow me on X at Jeff Bates on X. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse. Follow my words that I write over on Substack, the Batesball Report. Tonight we're going to talk about, I don't know what yet. Julian Merriweather. Hopefully he'll give up 6 runs right here, and we'll talk about him getting lit up by my Rangers. I still feel good. We got 9 outs to get 4 runs. JJ fresh up from AA and a sore neck. Yeah, baby, smash down the line. That'll be a double. JJ, number 6, doubles to lead off the top of the 7th. First of 5 or 6 hits we're going to get this inning. See how that works, Ranger 205. Yeah, that's nice. Merriweather throws. Gotta be honest, I think it's a fastball. I'm not sure. Racked. Oh, hit the. What is that? A little table down there inside the third base line. Interesting positioning. That Shaw over there at third, nowhere near the line. Jonah, who's been mashing everything from the left side at least. Baseball 1. Reset. Cubbies 6. Rangers 3. Top of 7. Josh Young over at second base after a double. $15 people here on YouTube. 163 total between X and YouTube. I'm glad you're here. Get your rally hats on. Yeah, baby. That's what I want to hear. I like it. I agree. It's not that we've lost it. It's we barely won those 1-0 games. Yeah. Yeah. We've had some good fortune. Look at it. I won't sugarcoat it either. The offense has not been there. The offense has been anemic. 3-0 pitch to Jonah right here. Brian, Bronco, Mustang, Power Pony, made it. Busy day. Hey, I hope you're having a good afternoon or evening now. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Welcome back. Yeah, he'll move up in the order, I think. Nice. I like that. Thank you, Ranger 205. I'll take all I can get. Do you have a different account? Does this come from it? Did you sub from a different account? Is that what you mean? Or whatever. Whatever you did, I appreciate it. 17 people on YouTube, 166 are about to watch Jonah Heim split a gap. I say so. Jeff W., one of my favorite first names ever, and a Star Wars profile pic. I like it. In the house, welcome in. Let me see what happens here with Jonah. Swing and a miss, foul tip actually for strike 3. This bullpen really starting to show their true colors. Can't have a dude throwing 92 out of the pen. I mean, I like our pen. It's not like it's not like the Guardians of 2024, but I like it a lot better than last year's pen. Let's put it that way. But I hear you. Hasn't looked good tonight. Mark Church hasn't looked good. That's fair. And that's by the left fielder. Leote's going to score a run, and he won't go to third there. Hey, well, never mind. Chucking into third. Love it. Love it. What did I say? Jonah's going to get a double? Leote, I should have said. 6-4. Good guy still down by 2, but they got the runner at third. And the top of the order, Simeon, Seager, Langford. One of them leans into one, and all of a sudden we're tied. See? Stay positive, peeps. This game ain't over. That bullpen that we're talking about, Jeff, hey, man, we've got to have Martin and Jackson and Garcia available, right? They didn't pitch yesterday. Yeah, Leote. Triple after the ball bounces away from the left fielder. Love it. So let's reset. 1 out, top of 7. Bad guy 6, good guys 4. Marcus Simeon up to bat. He's over 3 on the night. 1 out. Leote 90 feet away. Hard ground ball. They're deep. That's going to score a run, yes? Yeah. I will take it. All of a sudden, we got a ball game, 6-5. Good guys are down by just 1. 2 outs. Corey Seager up. Clean slate, nobody on, but hey, Corey can lift 1 out, tie it up. Worst case scenario, we head to the bottom of 7th, down by 1. This game is not over. Yeah, baby. Right? Are they freaking out? Oh my gosh, let's all quit. Where did Luka go? Let's be Lakers fans. I'm guessing. I love Twitter, but boy, the stupid is strong there. And look, I'm not always Mr. Positive, but the negative drives me crazy. Pretty much, Rick. Yeah. I hope I don't add to that. I hope I bring positivity. I hate how dumb and emotional and immature I see Rangers Twitter. And you can quote me. Base hit from Corey. Yeah, kid. Wyatt Langford up with the tying run on first. Merriweather. Hey, see, there you go. Who is it? Jeff. At least we don't have Merriweather in our bullpen. Just a spinner. It looked like a slider that didn't slide much. Corey leaned into it pretty hard. Smashed it up the middle between the second baseman and second base. And here comes somebody to talk to Merriweather. So let's reset. Yep, they're going to the pen. Cubbies 6, good guys 5. Nice rally here. Tying run at first base with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. That's Corey Seager. Wyatt Langford's up to bat here shortly against the new reliever, and he's already gotten deep. I get emotional at stupid people on there. I mean, we all do, but I try so hard not to. Like, I don't even know how I want to respond to that. I'm going to sound like such a jerk. I have 4 daughters. And I have a wife, and I have a mom. And I love them all. The emotions are strong. And when I go to sports, it's for me to have a good time. And I get emotional. I don't think I do compared to others, but doesn't everyone think that? So I worry about that. But I hope I'm a little more even-keeled. I hope I'm here to enjoy it and have fun. I'm going to have the fun emotion way more than I'm going to have the sad emotion. Here's the thing. I don't come to life with as much expectation as everyone else. I think that is the way to really, if I expect my mom, dad, cat, dog, wife, daughter, son, whatever, to do something for me and I don't, that's when I'm unhappy, right? You want to know the key to happiness? Not as a sports fan, as in life. Life 101 with Jeff here. Stop expecting people to be what you want them to be. And I would say that extends to Wyatt Langford and Corey Seager and Luke Jackson and Chris Martin. Because I can't control what Chris Martin's going to do tonight when he comes in the game. Chris Martin can barely control what Chris Martin's going to do. And so to me, somebody should clip this. This is good stuff. Are you writing this down, people? Maybe I'll clip them there. To me, I come to sports to have fun. And it's fun to get excited. Here's what it's fun to watch a home run and yell. It's fun to watch your team win the World Series. It's not fun to yell at other people who disagree with me. It's not fun to be mad at Adolis Garcia for going over 20. It's not fun to be mad at CY because he didn't sign the free agent I wanted him to sign. That's stupid. Somebody should be writing this down. This is good stuff. 170 people here live. 19 on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't already. Wyatt Langford, 2 for 3 on the day with a home run. Home run here would make me very happy. Hard fastball in. He did not go. Hallelujah. 1-1 count now. Hodge is in for Merriweather. Yeah, exactly, TLC. Was I too much on my high horse there? Did I get 12 people unsubscribed? Did everyone leave? Do you hate what I had to say? Have fun, man. It's a game. White gets a fastball that he should have been able to handle there. 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Looked like he was on it, but not so much. Fouled it away. 1-2 now. 2 outs. Tying run at first. That's Corey Seager. Go-ahead run here in the top of the 7th. That's Wyatt Langford. This is a bullpen game, like we said in the 2nd inning, in the 4th inning, and now in the 7th inning. This game is in the bullpen's hands, which means it's in the batter's hands. Someone is going to make a mistake, and someone's going to make them pay. And that could be Wyatt Langford right here. 1-2 pitch coming up from Hodge. Feel free to let me know in chat. Was I just an a-hole? I hope not. Hope it's all in fun. Sweeper, 84. Swing fouled away. 1-2 still. Amen, Rick. I love the emotions where I love this one. See, and that's the thing. I love emotion on the baseball field. On your Twitter account, not so much. Not so much. If you're still mad at your high school coach for cutting you, that's you. Was that my outside voice? I think it probably was. Another sweeper. That looks filthy, but White keeps fouling away. 3 baseballs for everybody on that side of the field today. 19 people live on YouTube. You should really share it out. I'm pretty sure 21 is the most we've had at it winning one time. So 2 or 3 more people, and we're going to have the most we've had in 2025 so far. Fastball up and away, swing and a miss. Wyatt Langford ends hitting. But the Rangers get back in the game. We're down by 1. 10 hits for the Cubs, 8 hits for the Rangers. Score 6-5. Good guys down by 1. It's a bullpen game. I'm looking for my charger on my watch. My watch is talking to me, telling me it's going to run out of juice, and I don't see my charger. I could not see it because it was right in front of my face. As we do this, let me reset. My name is Jeff Bates, which makes it convenient because my X account is at Jeff Bates.x. Welcome back, goofballs. I missed you. I'm glad you're back. I do. I mean it. I'm glad you're back. Yeah, my name is Jeff Bates, and that's my account at Jeff Bates on X. You should follow me over there. Some people call it Twitter. Some people call it X. Some people call it emotional outrage for the stupid. But I really like it over there anyway. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse. You should like the stream because the algorithm thinks that means, hey, this doesn't suck. Let's show it to other people. If you like words, you can read the ones that I write over at Substack. It's free. At the Batesball Report, I will try my best to do an article post-game. I did one last night. And they won't be long and in-depth, the post-game ones, but who wants to read a lot? Nobody reads a lot of words anyway, right? Twitter, USA Today. Yeah, we did. I'm glad you're back and we came back. Let's do a score check, shall we? We got time. Maybe we don't have time because I can't find it. Sean Armstrong in for the good guys. We'll do the scores real quick. Top of 5 in Pittsburgh. Cardinals up 5-1. Armstrong set to make the first pitch to Nico Horner. Chicago's up 6, 7, and 8 in the lineup. Horner's 1 for 3 on the day. A real good year. Nice average. Ball 1. Angels and the Rays tied at 3 in Tampa. Bottom of 8. Phillies down by 1 in Atlanta after 7. Twins and Royals tied up top of 7, 1-1 in KC. Ball away, 1-1 now to Nico Horner. Sean Armstrong in relief for Mark Church. Sweeper down 2-1. Bottom of 3 in Colorado. Brewers got him 4-1. Top of 1 just getting started in Baltimore. Nobody on, nobody out. Nothing going on. Baltimore in Arizona. Top of 1, Houston and Seattle. Neither team can score. And so far, well, there's only one out in the top of the first. Nobody scored. Upstairs, as Dave Raymond says to Nico, 3-1. Reds in San Francisco are warming up. Padres in Sacramento West, they're warming up. Finals in Detroit. 5-0 Detroit over the Yankees. 1-0 shutout. Guardians take down the White Sox in the Guardians home opener. Nico walks. Sean Armstrong comes in and walks the first hitter. What the heck? There's my emotion. Final in New York with the Mets doubling up on the Marlins 10-5. Pirates lose to the Cardinals in Pittsburgh 5-3. Nats take down the Dodgers again 8-2. Robleski got roughed up in his first start for the Dodgers. He's in for Blake Snell, just like we've got Corbin today in for Jack Leiter. Crow Armstrong swings like me. Not good on that fastball there. 0-1 to Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Man on first, bottom of 7. Cubbies up by 1. Cutter in, fouled away, 0-2. Pete doesn't look comfy. Probably hit a double right here now when I said that. And last final score in Boston, Toronto takes down The Bo Sox 6-1. Boston drops to 6-6. Toronto up to 7-5. That matters a lot because Garrett Crochet was on the hill for Boston, yet the Blue Jays took care of him. Swing on this, PCA looked horrible there. Armstrong walks leadoff hitter and then looks filthy against Armstrong. I don't get it. I love baseball, but you know what I know about baseball? I don't know baseball. Nobody really does. Crochet 5 2/3, 4 runs, just 1 earned. So it looks like the defense must have a little bit stray there. Struck out 5, but 5 hits, 4 walks, and 5 2/3. So it wasn't just the defense; it was him too. All right, back to this game. Bad guy 6, good guys 5, bottom of 7. 1 out in the bottom of that 7th inning. Man on first. Michael Busch, not beer, up to about 270 on the season. Nice full beard. Former Dodger prospect. A real nice year for the Cubbies last year. Showed a lot of power. And so look at Armstrong. What the heck? So Armstrong looks horrible for the first batter. Walks him in 5 pitches. Looks filthy against PCA and hits Busch on the ankle for his third hitter. What the actual heck? It's like he's going to hit him right on the pad. Yeah, he's got a pad. He's got a pad. It's a ball seeker. Michael Busch wearing the hit me here pad, and he does. I shouldn't laugh. It probably means he's got an owie already. What do you do? What do you do? Why am I? What? I am such a jerk. I'm laughing at the guy's pain. 179 people here live. 13 now on YouTube. I scared people away. I've done that. Pilar in left. Langford out? I didn't see that. Really? That's not good. Well, we're trying. Yeah, baby. Can Langford still hit for Peterson? No. If Langford's out of the game, he's out of the game. If you mean tonight. Wish we could get a camera angle on the dugout. Hope he didn't strain. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure we'll hear. Pete Crow plays with swag. I do too, Rick. I like him a lot. He looked horrible there, but I like him. That's a loaded question, Goofballs. What do you mean? That's Manning stuff to Bochy. Like, don't walk. I know, right? Right? Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, back at it. Carson Kelly's 0 for 2 on the day. He's having a real nice 2025. 1 out, first and second. Cubbies up by 1. Let's roll a pair here and get out of this inning. Cutter down 91 ball 1. Kind of non-competitive. Didn't look like there was any chance he was going to swing there. Not loving what I see in Armstrong. He looked good against PCA, but hitter 1 and hitter 3, not so good. We're at hitter 4 now. Top of lineups here up next. So I'd really like to get out of the inning with double play here and get Martin in for the 8th against leadoff 2-3 hitters next time for the Cubbies. Somebody dropping a bunch of hearts. I appreciate that. I just saw that. I see them now at the end. I got to be honest, first couple nights, I didn't know what that was. Here, you know what? Can I do that? I think I can do it too. Oh, I don't know. Other people are doing it too. Thank you for the hearts. I don't really know what it means. I do. So that's when I don't see it on my software. The software I use, I can't see them, but I've got my my phone. It's easier for me to follow chat here than it is on my screen here because I can scroll up and down when I miss it. Does that make sense? So I like to have it here. And so, yes, when I see it here, I can see all those hearts you guys are doing. Oh, thanks. It's kind of cool, right? You can hit here. This is me now. So that's my heart. Oh, there you go. It was instant. Smiley face. That was me. What is it? A party favor? Oop, that was me. Goofy eyes. It's kind of creepy. 100. And a bunch of other stuff, too. Yeah, that's kind of fun. So anyway, to answer your question, I see it when I'm looking here, not when I look there. But I appreciate it. Armstrong not looking good. 3-0 pitch. So he walks the first guy, strikes out the second guy, slams the ball into the shin of the third guy. And Carson Kelly, their 9-hitter, 3-0. Fastball down the middle. Carson Kelly, nice to him and doesn't hit it out of the ballpark. I really hate what I see here with Sean Armstrong. Hopefully he will prove me wrong and roll a double play here. 6-4-3 would work for me. Fastball down the middle. Kelly knows what's going on, takes it because Sean Armstrong has been horrible so far. But now it's 3-2. He can't take. Do the Cubbies put their guys in motion? I might. It's Nico at second. He's pretty fast. They don't go. Ground ball up the middle. 4-6-3. Called it. Kiddo. Yeah. Yeah. 4-6-3. Marcus to Corey to Josh. Sean Armstrong looked horrible and got out of it. No runs. No damage. 4-6-3. That's huge. See? I don't know. He looked horrible. But it worked out just fine. 183 people are here. 14 on YouTube. It goes from 20 to 14 to 20. Is it my ugly face? I don't know. I think I'm pretty. Anyway, yes, I saw the hearts on the screen. Out of curiosity, what are your plans for the channel and socials full time? Oh man, that is a long question. Our answer, I'll give to you. But I'll tell you. Right. TLC, this is my second monetized YouTube channel. I've got a couple. More than that. Out of curiosity, what are your plans for the channel? And so full-time content. I mean, I don't know. If I made enough, I would do. I like my job. I run a nonprofit. It's our ministry. We help kids. So we have a resale shop, which is the resource development arm of our organization. Used to be the Boys and Girls Club. Now we're an independent organization. And when the pandemic hit, we did after school programs, right? And so when the pandemic hit, it's hard to. I learned something during the pandemic. It's hard to do after school when there's no school. So we changed with the opportunity, the times, the need, and we now serve homeschooling families. Hold on. So on Wednesdays, like I go and I teach, and so we've got kiddos that people homeschool their kiddos, and we have a co-op where a homeschooling group families are part of our co-op, and we provide field trips, classes, stuff for the parents, stuff for the kids. So I do the junior high and the high school stuff, and it's fun. We play games and we do some educational stuff. And why am I telling you? Oh, because you asked me about the full contact. So I'll never quit my job is what I'm trying to say here. Jock Peterson up. He's going to hit a home run right here. He's going to tie it up with this blast that's coming not on that pitch. Strike one on the sweeper, 0-1 to Jock. I do kind of take it seriously, and I take it seriously, it being the social media and the channel. I take it seriously in the least serious way possible, if that makes any sense. I like it a lot. I don't have any expectations that it's going to be swing and miss, strike three. I don't have any expectation that it's going to be profitable. I would like it to be enough to pay for me to go to some games or whatever. Right now, so I've got two channels that I get paid on. The one channel I don't post much on, I probably get 10 or 20 bucks a month. This one, I haven't looked in a while, but it's probably about 30 bucks a month right now. Fans of Green Bay Packers helps with that, being a member of the channel. Hopefully no e-training for the Rangers. E-training? What's e-training? Welcome in, fans of Green Bay Packers, one of the members of the channel. You know, honestly, if I stick with it, Dolly's up, by the way. One out, top of 8. If I stick with it, it will grow. And I welcome that. Yeah, you're welcome. I didn't think that was a very good answer, honestly, so I appreciate you saying that. Ground ball to Dansby, 6-3. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on and on, but I'd bore you to death. Totally. Scott C. from Iowa. Meet fans of the Green Bay Packers. Fans of the Green Bay Packers. Meet Scott C. from Iowa. Both seem like really nice guys. Where are we at? Smitty up, 2 outs. Don't be Troy. It's not even April 15th. I don't understand. Thank you. I don't understand that. That's silly. Glad you're here, Troy. Hope you don't unsubscribe. That's dumb. Don't be. You know how many people in 2023? I'm done with the Rangers. They're not even trying. They're bums. They're embarrassing. They're world freaking champs. 190 people here live. 19. Ooh, 19 on YouTube. 20 on YouTube. I think. Can't guarantee this, but I think 21 is the highest we've got so far at one time on the streams in 2025. I've had more on other channels and stuff, but on this channel, I'm pretty sure 20. So one away from that tying that record. 25 likes is the goal, and I honestly haven't. Oh, base hit 5-3. Probably let's see. Safe. Yeah. Smith beats it out. Ground ball to third. Big arm, big throw. Beat it out. Attaboy is right, TLC. Attaboy. Base hit on your hustle. Josh Young up. Split a gap, score a run. We're tied up right here. Yeah, Smitty just slams that ball into the probably grip brick in front. Oh, man, that was close. In front of the plate. Watching the replay. He's definitely safe, but that was close. Ranger, no worries, man. You have a great night. Get your beauty sleep. Thanks for being here. Get down, ball. Yeah, it's in. That's fair. Yes. Base hit down the line where we get tied up. Extra bases for Young. Triple for the slow Josh Young. Kyle Tucker stinks. No, he doesn't. He's awesome, but I can't stand that guy. Josh Young might have hit the white line down right field, and there is no space between right field and the brick, right? Is it brick? Yeah, sweeper away. Josh Young goes with it. Let's watch the replay here. Yeah. So that's in by a foot maybe. Tucker doesn't quite get it because he can't run hard into the wall. I mean, I don't like his hustle. I like to not like him. I really don't like him. But you can't do much there for him. And it turns into a triple, game-tying triple. I know some of you are watching the game, but for those of you who aren't, freaking awesome, Josh Young. I love you. Where you been my whole life? Oh, on the IL. Jonah Heim up left-handed. He smashes left-handed, especially this year. 2 outs, man on third. Sack fly won't do it. Hodge doesn't throw a lot of deuces in the dirt. Throws hard stuff generally. So Jonah Heim's going to have to hit the ball into the field of play to score the run almost assuredly. Hodge already throwing the 22nd pitch on the inning. 2-0 pitch to Jonah. Lean into one, kid. Oof. Filthy sweeper. Jonah looked horrible. Freaking awesome. JJ, first day back. Attaboy. Triple. Watch. Let's go. Tie game. Glad I jumped in late. Yeah, baby, you did. Don't be going anywhere, Brian. We need you. Base hit. Oh, dang it. Look at me. I was just hopeful. Josh freaking exact Troy. What Troy said. Yes. Love it. We're just getting here. Where the heck have you been? 6-6, bottom of 8. Good guys just caught up to the bad guys. 2 outs. Man on third. It's JJ, Josh Young. Jonah Heim's up to bat. 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 96 from Hodge. Dang, that was nice. Big time K. Scott C. from Iowa. Rooting for the bad guys, but he seems like a nice guy, so we'll be nice. I'm glad you're here. My name is Jeff Bates. Your name is Scott or TLC or Troy or Brian or Ranger or something else. And I'm glad you're here. 190 are here overall. 18 on YouTube. Just under. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I kind of want to go to all the people who are like, oh, it gave me. We're no good. I kind of love that even more. Yeah, baby. Look at the positivity. I love it. Easy to be positive right now, right, though. But I take it. I accept it. I want more of it. 192 people here, 17 on YouTube. My name is Jeff Bates, which is convenient because my X account is called at Jeff Bates on X. You should follow me over there at Texas Clubhouse on YouTube. You should subscribe over there. And while you're there, you should like the stream. Helps the algorithm tell people to come watch. Also, if you like words, you can read mine over at Substack. My Substack is the Batesball Report. Don't think we will be live tomorrow. We might be. Excuse me. I will probably set the stream tonight. And I kind of feel bad about that because it's probably 50-50. The weather might not allow us to have a game anyway. It's supposed to be what it was, 80% chance of rain, I think they said. But my work is really the issue for me. So I don't know if I'll be home in time. If I'm very much not going to get home, I'm just going to go buy a burger and a beverage and watch it somewhere else. If I have time to get home, I'll rush home to do the stream. But I'll just delete it if I can't go live. Does that make sense? So don't be too mad if I don't show up tomorrow. But we try to do this as much as we can. Usually the hardest days are the weekends because, Friday night, Saturday night, sometimes I take the wife out. We go to dinner. We do stuff with the grandkids, whatever. But so far, we only missed one game. I do have some games that I'll be going to next week. I'll be going to the Josh Young bobblehead night against the Angels, and I'll be at all the Dodger or Ranger games. I think are those all in the same week? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I think the Josh Young bobblehead day is the 15th because I remember it's tax day and Jackie Robinson day. And I honestly don't remember what the Dodger series is, but I'll be for all of those. Chris Martin, who is not singing clocks in to shut down the Cubbies in the bottom of the 8th. Deep drive to right. Leote misplays it. What the heck? So Leote was running in the gap and did one of these and missed it. That looked horrible. I'm sure it's windy, but I don't really care. Hey, Wisconsin Badgers Clubhouse, and that's what's going on. Welcome back, buddy. I'm glad to see you here 2 nights in a row. Thanks for being here. I'm just ready when the offense starts going. It just did, Troy. I convinced my on to stay for. Thanks, buddy. Wow, that's awesome. Appreciate you. Martin hit around inning about to start. Rare air. Yeah, that was weird. Michael Williams in the house. Glad you're here, buddy. Don't be done. There's Suzuki up. Nobody out, man, on second. Double to lead off the inning from their leadoff hitter. Totally misplayed. 21 people here live. Thank you all. I think that ties this channel's record for 2025 at least. I'm pretty sure that's the most we've had tied. One more, and I'm pretty sure that's the most. Please like the stream. I don't know how many likes we have because I haven't been looking. But 25 was the goal. 5 super chats was the goal too. It's bottom of the 8th. I doubt we're going to hit that. We will do a quick Q&A after the scores. No big deal. Don't feel like you need to, but if you do, it's nice. Suzuki's 3 for 3 on the day. Fastball away. 1 and 2 to Seiya Suzuki. Seiya Suzuki is the player of the game for the Rangers so far. He cost his Scott C. from Iowa's a run with his bonehead base running earlier in the day. And I'm a fan of that. I think it must have been the win, Scott. I'm not sure if you're kidding or not. The Brick in the Wall, one of my favorite songs ever, by the way. We don't need no easy catches in center. We don't need no crappy play. No errors in the outfield. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Seiya Suzuki's 3 for 3 on the day again. He is the dude who gave us a free not run for the Cubs. Brian, I saw that. I love Hurtado. Seiya Suzuki, player of the game for the Rangers. Backwards K. Give me some. Boy, that ball didn't move a lot. Was that a cutter? I'm not even sure. Yeah, that's a cutter on the inside. Didn't move much. Teacher, leave them. Why balls alone? Yeah, it might be. I don't even know. Yeah, I saw that. Can't wait. I'm not a big burger guy, but I'm a big Hurtado guy. Scott? Well, why wouldn't you do that? I don't have the audio up loud enough, Michael. I'm wondering that myself. Honestly, when we get to the post game, if the Rangers come back and win this game, we'll do the scores, and I'll probably take a minute or 3 before we leave the stream to see what I can see. Hey, 23 people on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's the most we've ever had. 202 overall, 24 on YouTube. I'm sure that's the most we've had so far. Thank you all. Please like the stream, please. Oh, she's almost hit him. Please like the stream. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here. One out, first and second. The Scott C's from Iowa are trying to rally here. John Birdie had 2 steals last night, right? Now, pretty sure he got his 100th stolen base and his 101st stolen base. I think I saw that yesterday. Is up to bat in the 4th spot in for Justin Turner against Chris Martin, the lead singer for Coldplay. And a really good pitcher. 2-1 pitch. Right by him. Non-competitive swing there. 95. It looked like 99 the way Birdie swung at that. Be curious to see the umpires. You know, I haven't looked at those this year much. It gets me crazy. Yeah, buddy. Thank you for saying that, Brian. Me too, Wisconsin. I'm glad you're here. Saw on X that it might be tightness. Okay, really? We're talking about Wyatt? Oh. I mean, it's really cold. This is the time where people get muscle stuff. So, what do you do? Disappointing, yeah. 3-2 pitch to Birdie. Big pitch here. 1 out. Double play would be nice. Ground ball. Eats up Josh. Some of you are watching the game. You saw it. If you're not watching the game, I'll tell you. Ate it up. Josh moving to his left. Corey was there to receive it. Probably a single. Although Josh would say he should have made it. Tough play. If he makes it, though, we got a chance at the double play because he's moving. And ate him up a little bit. It's a hard one. I'm not sure if I would call that an E5 or a base hit. I think I would give him an error there. Anyway, whatever. Corey was there. Single or an E, whatever it is. Bases are now loaded. 1 out. We're tied. Bottom of the 8th. Dansby Swanson, who has a solo blast. Was it a solo blast? Has a home run earlier in the game. 1 for 3 on the day. Bases loaded. 1 out. Huge at bat. Double play. We go to the 9th tied. Base hit. The Cubbies got a big lead. Split a gap or lift it out of the ballpark, and we in big trouble. And that's a base hit. Dansby hits one into the right center field gap. Dolly goes and gets it. It's going to score 1 for sure. They're going to send in the second. He scores easily, throws in, goes to the wrong place, whatever. 2-run base hit for Dansby Swanson off of Chris Martin. You're breaking my heart, kids. Whether that was an error or not on Josh Young, that hurts. Dansby with a clutch base hit. I'm not sure why Dolly threw it where he did, but it's a very strange throw. Dolly, the guy who I am most annoyed with for throwing home when he shouldn't, should have thrown home there. Whatever. It is what it is. That hurts. That I'm not no lying. That hurts. Whatever. I'm more of a Muse guy, but whatever. We'll talk about that. That hurts. I mean, we're at the top of the top of the ninth still to go, and I don't love their closer Ryan Presley. I'm assuming he'll be the one coming out, but 2 runs in the ninth is 2 runs in the ninth. I mean, it's not like it's 2 runs in the 6th. So this hurts bad. I mean, what are the? I'm guessing the percentage for the Cubs are probably up over 80% now. Let's see. I don't see the percentages on here. I don't see it. I don't want to keep looking. Nico Horner up to bat. First and we're still not out of this. 1 out, first and second. Nico can run. Double play is what we need here. We're just getting here. Where the heck have you been? The Scots from Iowa 8. The Rangers 6. We're down by 2. 1 out. Bottom 8. Horner up. Man on first and second. Chris Martin on the hill splitter. Nice pitch. 0-2 now on Nico. Dang it. What a game, but Martin coughs it up. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Yeah, I agree with you, Ranger. Who hits harder than AC/DC or the Cubs? I mean, I'm not a big AC/DC fan. But they go hard. They go hard. The answer is AC/DC. That's not that great. But no, they go hard. I was really hopeful for Evans. So far, not good in the minors. Yeah, he got hurt today. I saw that. Hopefully, it's nothing bad. Yeah, I saw that. That's all right. We like him. Yeah, I'm with you, TLC. Kenny, welcome in, by the way. I don't think I've seen your name. Glad you are here. 95.6. Really, I couldn't find it. Kenny, where are you watching the game from? I'd love to know. I like to do a map. I don't think I've seen your name. So welcome. Thank you. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Please don't be a stranger. Where are you watching the show from? Love to put you on my map. $21 people on YouTube, 209 overall. I'm glad you're all here. 1-2 pitch to Nico. Cubbies up by 2. Runners go. My goodness, we can't throw anybody to save our lives. Malvern, I don't know Malvern. Whereabout is that? Malvern, Arkansas. That's cool. Tell you, when I moved out to Texas from California 15 years ago, I knew nothing about Arkansas. Hey, Ben. Welcome in, Ben. Ben from Amarillo. Welcome in, Ben. Welcome in, Kenny. I'm glad you guys are here. I had nothing in my brain. Ooh, he was out at third. They're showing the replay. I'm assuming that glove is touching his arm, and it is. Jeez, that sucks. He was out. Arkansas is beautiful. I've been there now a few times. We have friends that live there. Actually, have friends who have a goat cheese farm. They make Chev, among other things. I love cheese. Best freaking cheese in the world. Haven't been to Paris yet. But anyway, it's beautiful. Arkansas is so beautiful. Anyway, welcome in, Kenny. Welcome in, Ben Amarillo. Did I write that down? Round Rock from Michael. Nice. I need a Round Rock AAA correspondent, Michael. Carrollton, nice. Not too far from me at all. Oh, are they? Are they checking this? I'm in Fort Worth, if anybody cares. From California originally. If you look out my window, you see the dark of night of Fort Worth currently, and I'm falling off my chair. Oh, they are checking it. I'm so confused. Looks out to me. Well, while they're doing this, I will reset. Welcome in, Ben. Welcome in, Kenny. Welcome in, Michael. Anybody else who's been here for a long time or is brand new tonight, I appreciate you. 19 here, people live, 209 overall between X and YouTube. My name is Jeff, at Jeff Bates on X, at Texas Clubhouse on YouTube. Please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on X. If you like words, check them out when I write them. We'll stand safe. Over on Substack, at the Batesball Report. Bochy's coming out. Likely, yeah, I was going to say likely to pull out Martin and maybe to yell at the umpires. I don't know. But he's going to the pen. I didn't see who was throwing. It's probably Luke Jackson. Chris Martin did not have good results tonight at all. Carrollton's not far from me at all. Devil Rivers Distillery makes good Texas bourbon whiskey. I am a fan. I have not heard of it. Devil Rivers Distillery. Scott C. from Iowa owes me some Texas bourbon when my Rangers come back in the bottom of the ninth. Just kidding. But I would drink it. Thankfully, it was all melted the next day. What? Oh, the blizzard. Yeah, nice. 24. You probably see it easier than me. That's why another reason why. Well, now it's down 20. That's another reason I pull this up because I can't. My does anybody care? You probably don't care. My software tells me how many are here total. See, I'm gonna probably put it on Twitch too, but then it'll even delete it more. But whatever. To see how many are on YouTube, I have to look down, and I can hit the little heart button. No, that was me. That was my heart. I hit the little happy face. That was me. But I don't see them unless I'm looking down. All right, let's reset. Unfortunately, what a game today. A lot of fun, but the result is not what I want right now. The Scots from Iowa or whatever, 8. The Jeffs from Texas, 6. Bottom of 8. This game's not over, but not looking good for the good guys. Hobie Milner in for Martin, who gave up 2 when we were tied after a nice comeback. Cubs scored 3 in the second, 3 in the fifth, 2 in the eighth. Rangers scored 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the seventh, and 1 in the eighth. Totals being 8-6, the bad guys. 3 hits for Suzuki today, 2 for Tucker, 2 for Swanson, 2 for Pete Crow Armstrong. It's a lot of hits for us. Langford, who's out of the game with 2. Josh Young, who just got back from injury with 3. Nobody else with multiple hits. Milner throws from down under. Got the lefty on lefty. Pete Crow Armstrong looked bad. Everybody was thumping on Webb except for Pete Crow Armstrong last inning. But PCA's 2 for 4 on the day. Milner with a sweeper wide. 2-0. Second and third, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. PCA slash into left field is going to score a pair. PCA's out in the rundown, but it don't matter. Milner gives up the slice line drive into left field for the base hit, and there are 10 runs for the Scott C's from Iowa, 6 for my Rangers. Rangers need to score 4 to keep this game going, 5 to take the lead. The odds are low. Scott C from Iowa, those are fighting words. I don't want to get political, but kind of funny. Also not. There you go. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. 23 likes. Nice. So we need 2 more. Oh, so we had 2 goals tonight, 5 super chats. It's the 9th inning, so that doesn't seem likely. But 23 likes is only 2 away. I need 5 super chats. Okay, that won't happen. But I only need 2 likes. We only got 16 now. I know, Scott. Like the stream and save a puppy. No, I'm just kidding. Ranger, that'd be the second time. And it's okay either way. I know, Scott. I'm just playing too. I'm not mad. If I was mad, I would block you. I don't block people very often. My other channel I had to block a bunch of people. There's dummies. But it takes a lot. I'm just having fun, and I know you are too. That's another thing about online, right? It's hard to sarcasm and jokes are hard, and people are so immature and take things personally, overly emotional. I hope I'm not. I really don't think I am. Jeff, do you know what game changer is? I mean, yeah, Hobie Milner. Chris Martin was a game changer tonight. Hobie Milner. Mostly Chris Martin tonight. Yeah. Game changer. I don't know what you're referring to, but that was game changer tonight. 15 people on YouTube, 206 total. I'm glad you're here. Maybe for the last time tonight. My name is Jeff Bates, which is nice because my X account is Jeff Bates on X. Follow me over there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Texas Clubhouse. And watch my Rangers score 4 or 5 right now. Former Houston Astros closer and then not closer, Ryan Presley. Now the Cubs closer won't get a save here because the Cubs are up by too many dang runs. I blame Scott C. from Iowa. Scott C. from Iowa, I don't know if I'm going live tomorrow for the Cubs, but whether I do or I don't, I hope it's not the last time I see you, even though your Cubs are beating my Rangers. Cubs look like they'll be going for the sweep tomorrow. Again, I might not be live. Depends on work and the weather in Chicago. What kind of app is it, Ranger? Leote with a base hit, down, diving attempt by Bush. And yeah, that's good for 4 runs. We're tied. Just getting base hit for Leote. You can't score 4 without getting the first guy on. I'll take it. And that brings up the top of the order. Marcus, Corey, and not Wyatt. Scott, I'd rather not like you because your Cubs are winning, but I do. Dear Lord, 8-pound, 11-ounce. I mean, that's big, right? Whoa. Big curveball almost hits Marcus in the noggin. Sports, but I do Rangers, ESPN Mini. I don't know what that means. Simeon lines one back to the share a Coke sign behind the plate for a foul ball. I will. I got a Diet Coke from McDonald's. Does that count? Sign behind the catcher? My wife / daughter brought me. Big curveball swing and a miss from Marcus. Guys, I'm having fun, and I hope you are too. I appreciate every single one of you. Wow, down to 9 on YouTube. We just had 24 minutes ago. But 9 on YouTube, 206 total. I'm having fun, even though my team's getting beat. I'm glad you're here. You're making it fun. Ball in the wow, nice play. Ball in the 5-6 hole. Catcher. Third baseman dives, misses it. Dansby far to his right, makes the play, fires it to second for the 6-4 fielder's choice put out. Really nice play. Who said they didn't like Dansby earlier? That guy's good, man. Simeon could have had a hit, could have had an infield hit. Man, that is a really, really nice play. To get the lead out, Seager's on first, 1 out. Top of 9, Corey Seager up, bounce. Curveball at 89. Corey Seager needs to hit a grand slam here. The problem being there's only one guy on, 1 out. Ryan Presley in for the not save for the Scott C. from Iowa's. Anyway, I was saying I'm having a good time. I'm glad you're here. Because if you're not here, I'm just a crazy guy talking to himself. I might still be that, but it feels less crazy because you're here. Michael Williams, thank you. Evan Grant says Wyatt with right side tightness. I mean, good news and bad news, right? I get right side tightness every night in bed, but I don't have to hit. Presley fastball, runner going for no freaking reason. Are you kidding me? Oh, so they call him safe. He looked out to me, and there is 100%. That's Marcus freaking Simeon. So they're going to check it, and I think he's going to be out. And I'll just tell you, that is the dumbest baseball of the year right there. And I love Marcus. What the actual heck? He might be safe. Tags up high. So let me just be clear. Hold on, let me watch the replay. I honestly can't tell if he's safe or out. I'm just going to say it. That is the dumbest thing I've seen in 2025. Here's a better replay. And I think he's out. Yeah, we got 26. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Bronco, Mustang, Pony Power. That's awesome. Hit 25. I'm excited about that. Thank you guys for that so much. Let me get back to my rant, though. That's stupid. You're down by 4. You mean nothing. Okay, I suppose you take the force out at second, and Dansby got the force out at second just a minute ago. You can give me scenarios where that provides some value, but not enough value to take the chance of being out, which you still might be. I think you were. Frankly, of all the steals I've seen this year, that's the least close I've seen, including the ones where they were out. Like that was, I would be shocked if the Rangers put the steal on there. Matter of fact, I would guarantee they did not. Here's another replay look. I think they can't overturn it because you can't see it. Yeah, what TLC said. And I love Marcus Simeon. I'll just restate it this way and then I'll shut up. That is the dumbest thing I've seen in Major League Baseball this year. I know it's early, but that's stupid. I think he's out. That is shockingly bad baseball. I think he was out. Hard to tell on the replay. I'm not quite sure I agree that they should have overturned it there. What I'm seeing, I can't really see it, but I think he was out. But I don't see anything that proves that. Base hit by Corey Seager in the left field. Man, what the heck? If the Rangers come back and score 3 runs here, I'm going to be so unhappy. Do I need to continue my rant? Everyone understands. I didn't even get to be excited about my goal on 25. 26 now. Thank you guys for liking it. Thank you for helping me get the goal. I have no idea why they would steal there. Base hit by Corey. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Kevin Pillar in the 3-hole here because he came in for Wyatt Langford, who side tightness. Is that what we heard that Evan said? Asinine baseball right there. Asinine. This is what I need for games like this. If I was watching on TV by myself, I wouldn't. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Foul ball. Michael says, I just feel like they aren't playing good fundamental baseball. They certainly aren't there. Miscommunication. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. I really think they need to drop it. They do. I deeply agree, Michael. And there you go. 4-3 to end the game. That's the ball game. I hate that base running by Marcus, but let's be real. We lost by 4. We lost 10-6. I don't mind the 6 runs. I'll take it. We need to score 6 runs. And as a guy who's been worried about the offense, I will take that. We pitched Patrick Corbin. He wasn't great, but he wasn't horrible. I'll take what I got from him. The bullpen was atrocious tonight. Chris Martin get hurt. The offense comes back. You got to like what you see there. Chris Martin is elite. Whether you think so or not, he's elite. But he gave it up today, and that's the ball game. 10-6. It looks like a blowout. If you took the under, you got beat. The under was pretty little. 16 runs, doubled the published over-under for the game. Let's. I know the chat's buzzing. We will say hello and/or goodbye to everyone. Let's do the finals here. We didn't hit the goal for Super Chat, so we won't do the Q&A, but we will do a quick rundown of the scores after we do the post game of the Cubs defeating the Rangers 6-10. Ugh, what a weird game. Martin gets the loss 0-1. Says his ERA is 0.00, so maybe they were unearned. Hodge, who looked good, gets the win. We're going to play. Is this live? Am I showing you guys this? I want to be showing you guys. Let me show you the other one. That's what I want to be showing you. Can you see it yet? There you go. Am I doing that right? There we go. You can see it. Good deal. All right, let's do this. Player of the game, Josh Young, went 3 for 4 with a double and a triple. 40+% win probability. Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's who the algorithms would give the player of the game to. Dansby 2 for 4, 4 RBIs, a bomb, 2 runs scored, plus 27% win probability. Seiya Suzuki 3 for 4 with a walk, a K, 2 RBIs. He cost the Cubs a run and almost hurt them. I wouldn't go there for $1 million. Wyatt, who left the game with an injury, 2 for 4 with a home run and a double, added 24% to the win probability. And John Birdie, who just scored a run and just stole the base on the list too. I would love to give it to Josh Young, but it's hard to be the player of the game when your team lost. And he had that error. I don't even know if it was an error, but the error hit. I'm going to give it to Dansby Swanson. That's hard for me. The percentage there is Josh Young, one of my favorite players, by quite a bit. I can say he had the best game today. 3 for 4, first game back, scored a run, double, triple, played good defense except for the one bad defensive play. Win probability of plus 80% is huge, but no. Dansby, huge play defensively at the end. 2 for 4, home run, 4 RBIs. He gets my vote. Let me know who you would have voted for if you want to tell me. All right, let's get to the scores now. You can see my beautiful face. If I could hit the right buttons. Finally. All right, let's do this. Bottom of 8 in Pittsburgh. Cardinals are beating them 5-1. Bottom of 7. Is that right? Let me refresh. My confidence is low that is right. Let's start over. End of 6 in Colorado. Brewers up 4-1 in Colorado. Top of 4, Cincinnati's got 1 on the Giants in San Francisco. Bottom of 3, Baltimore and Arizona tied in the desert at 2. Bottom of, it moved again. Bottom of 3, you can watch this game free, by the way, on MLB.tv if you want. It's the free game tonight. 0-0 in Seattle. Seattle's got a man on first and 2 outs. Bottom of first, the A's are up to bat in West Sacramento. 2 outs, man on first and third, but the Padres are already ahead 3-0. Finals early in the day, Detroit 5-0 against the Yankees. Cleveland shuts out the White Sox in the home opener for the Guardians. Mets up 10 or beat the Marlins 10-5. There we go. St. Louis beat Pittsburgh 5-3. Dodgers lost in Washington 8-2. Toronto in Boston 6-1 takes down the Red Sox. The Angels win again, and that'll put them in first place, won't it? At 7-3 over my Rangers. They beat Tampa Bay 4-3. Phillies lost in Atlanta 7-5. KC at home beats the Twins 2-1. Let's check the standings real fast. If I'm not incorrect, we're going to drop out of first place. Did that get updated already? Well, if it's updated, I was wrong. Texas is still in first place at 8-3. Angels are at 7-3, a half game behind. Houston's at 4-6. Their game's not over yet. Athletics 4-7. Seattle 4-7. Toronto leads the East by half a game over the Yankees. Tigers up by a game over the Royals in the National League. The Mets over the Phillies by half a game. Cubbies up a game and a half over the Brewers. Padres in first over the Giants by half a game. And Dodgers by a game. I guess deferred money isn't the worst thing ever. Let me get caught up in chat. Yeah, I agree, Troy. I'm not giving up on Jock by any means, but being the 4-hitter seems a little nuts right now. A lot to take away from the game. Our defense let us down. So everybody was upset with our offense before the day, and we scored 6 in the 35-degree weather. So got to take away some positivity there. But I agree. That was a rough one. You know, Corbin was the starting pitcher. I don't hate what he did. Our offense came around. There's a lot of positives to take from that. Wyatt getting hurt is the worst thing. And Chris Martin getting roughed up and giving it back up and us losing because of that is the second worst thing. I mean, a tight 1A. You know, if we score 6, we're going to win a lot of our games. But boy, Wyatt Langford getting hurt and Chris Martin not giving it up is rough. Yeah, that might have been a double play. You're right. You never know. Tough law. Yeah, that was rough. Wyatt should lead off. I mean, if he's healthy, I agree. Corbin did well. Exactly. I agree. Maybe even the 6 hole, but I agree with you there, Ranger. Wyatt is good. Yeah. Well, I like. Okay, so I think Wyatt should be the leadoff hitter. I don't disagree, TLC. He is absolutely an RBI machine. Look at where Wyatt hits. We're going to get production. I'm a big believer in math. And, you know, if you hit in the first spot, you're going to get like 40 more at-bats than if you hit in the third spot. That's enough for me. Corey is good. He at least hitting. Yeah, he'll warm up. A lot of could have beens, would have been, should have beens. Let's look for the positives. Josh Young is back. Let's look for the positive. Corbin looked serviceable. Let's look for the positive. We had a nice blast from Wyatt Langford. Let's look for the positive. Josh Young had a really, really good offensive game. On the negative side, we got beat. We got beat by the Cubbies. Listen, they're good. This will be the first series we don't win. Hopefully we don't get swept tomorrow's game. The Cubbies will be going for the sweep. I won't be live tomorrow for sure, but I might be. I'll type up a little article, probably, then I'll go downstairs and have some dinner. Then I'll set the live stream for tomorrow, which may or may not really happen. The game might not happen because there's an 80% chance of rain. So that might not happen. And I'm kind of rooting for that, to be honest with you, because I doubt I can get home in time. But there's probably a 20%, 25% chance I'll get here. And if so, we'll go live. 6 people still here on YouTube, 208 here on X and YouTube combined. We hit our one of our 2 goals. We didn't get the super chat goal, but we did hit the likes goal. So thank you so much. A couple new subscribers. Thank you today. Appreciate you, every single one of you. Means a lot to me that you're here. That's it for tonight. I appreciate every bit of this. I hope you had fun. I did. Rough score, rough result, but a good time, and you made it fun for me. So I am thanking you for spending a little bit of your Tuesday night with me. Wednesday day game again may or may not be live. Let's catch up on the chat before I go. Yeah, baby, I hit that like goal. You guys hit the like goal. You did it for me. Thank you so much. Scott C from Iowa. I hope this is not the last time I say congrats to you. I hope you come back, even though your stupid Cubs beat my range tonight. Nice. Guys, go check out my buddy Brian Bronco Mustang Pony Power on YouTube. Dropped 2 vids tonight. One a fun one and one a car one. I will check them both out. I'm going to go potty. I'm going to write an article. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to set my stream for tomorrow, which may or may not happen. And then I'm going to go find those videos. All right, we're going to end it there. Thanks again for being here. I know I still got 209 total, 7 on YouTube and 202 on X, but you don't have to go, but you can't stay here. Have fun storming the castle. It's time for me to go. You do whatever you want. Oh, wait a minute. It's the wrong hat. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing it wrong. I'll just keep the hat on. Whatever. Thanks for being here. See ya. Go Rangers. Later.